What up? What up? What up? How we doing? What up, Yang? What up, Samurai? How we doing? Missed a payment. What? Fuck does this mean? Huh, it's weird. Anyway. Trucker.
Marco Boxton.
What's up, Jackie? What's going on, Trucker?
Eating nuts again, Marco?
Nuts and seeds. You gotta do seeds too. It's just nuts, no good. Seeds and nuts. Which is funny because when I bust a nut, I spread my seed. Weird, right? Sorry, Jackie. Sorry about that, Jackie.
Sorry, Clarissa. No more sex talk on Marco Boxton.
Oh, she was about to say it. Okay. How we doing?
Big chillin'.
Where you headed?
On my break here at work.
So, like, what do you do mostly? You go, you show properties, or like what? Fun truck. Is that what you do mostly? You're out there like showing people properties.
Sorry, Marco. Audio's getting in and out, so let me just move to somewhere where it's clear.
What'd you say?
I'm trying to find better internet service, so if you had a question, I didn't hear it.
Oh, I figured, Jackie. That's more something Clarissa would say. The busting nuts joke. She's more of a
Clarissa. Clarissa said a funny joke about Jarrell Miller's hair falling off. She said, "That's literally catching a fade."
Yeah, I'm actually writing. Did you see my Shakur video?
I haven't. Was that the one you were editing yesterday?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. I apologize for not being fully engaged with you guys, but I had to get it out because, something like this just happened. So the sooner I get it out, the best.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm writing it as we speak. I'm writing I'm doing the Jarrell Miller one now with the toupee. It's a really
okay. Love you too.
You love who too? You sick fuck.
Oh, my girl.
No, that's a really creepy picture.
I know.
Why the fuck? I was imitating Keyshawn. That's what I was doing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was imitating Keyshawn's look. Yeah. He does that sometimes.
He does, bro. It's weird.
He's
I was telling my girl that I go, these fools, like, I don't know what's up with them, but he does like some weird ass faces or some shit.
Yeah. He's a little demented, but that's what you need to be a successful prize fighter.
Carl Weed sent it. If I said it, I meant it. Fight my tongue for no
This is why I like you. This is why I like you, man. LA fucking Mexicans would be quoting Biggie like that.
Oh, yeah. Biggie's hard.
You gotta stop saying hard so much, you sick fuck.
Marco, I like that there are demented personalities in boxing because they don't all have to be that Eastern European stoic ass motherfucker who don't say a word.
No, you're right. They're very boring. Yeah, that's one thing about Triple G had that one, big drama show. That was his one saying, but he was so boring. At least Usyk's a character.
You must get up at 4:30 a.m.
Trainer.
What's that?
Oh yeah,
he had a Mexican trainer, right? Triple G was with I forget his name.
Nacho Bernstein.
Nacho, wasn't it?
Wasn't he with Nacho Bernstein?
No.
Nacho
He was with.
No,
he's a trainer in Mexico.
Fucking trying to think who it was. He did have a Mexican trainer.
I'm looking it up right now. Triple G's trainer was Abel Sanchez. Yep.
Yep.
There we go.
Yep.
They had a falling out.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Well, no, that
They
happened.
probably wanted to fucking drink tequila and party, and fucking Triple G's like, no, I must wake up at 6 a.m. and run 37 miles and fucking.
Oh, I think he didn't want to pay him. I think he was gonna have to pay him like
Oh
2 million or
shit.
something. So he didn't want
Mm.
to pay him.
I
Well,
was
Leo,
gonna say,
put
I
that
forgot
back on,
Marco's
please.
a Jew.
Yo, and
I
I
forgot
only
Marco.
bring that
I
up
like
because
it and the noise.
there
Too,
was
both
an
of them.
iconic
Put on the
moment
fan. Thank you. Sorry.
when Abel Sanchez was walking out Triple G to the Canelo fight, and Triple
Yeah.
G, his hand was resting on Abel Sanchez's shoulder, and Abel was like grabbing it like this. He was grabbing it like this.
Hmm.
If you guys can see the screen.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you can see. Yeah.
And I thought that was some cool shit, bro. Like it was trainer and fighter like walking into battle.
Yeah,
Mhm.
like nut to butt, kind of.
Damn, no, but I had fucking goosebumps like just watching
Yo,
that because you know that there is a special connection. What's up?
when are you
I know
gonna?
what you mean.
There is a
Truck,
special connection with trainer and fighter, and
Mhm.
what up, Shelton?
what
Yo,
up,
nothing.
baby? What's
Nothing
up,
makes
Truck?
me. Nothing makes me
How
more
you doing,
uncomfortable.
man?
Nothing makes me more
I haven't
uncomfortable
seen you for a couple of days, Truck. What's going on?
than a war
Oh,
veteran in a tank top. Very scary. A war veteran in a tank top makes
and
me
a
very
wife beater.
uncomfortable.
That's a wife beater.
Hey,
Hey, I'm
well,
happy. I'm happy
Shelton,
to see my
Shelton,
man,
thank you for your
Truck.
service.
Hey,
Hey,
Thank you.
Shelton,
Yes, sir.
thank you for your service and congratulations. Shakur did put an
Thank you,
ass
brother.
beating on
Appreciate you.
Teofimo.
Appreciate you.
hey, fun truck.
Appreciate you, Truck. I just had to say, man. You know, I told you, man. The boy had no advantages. It was gonna be bad, and it did.
Fun
He
truck.
literally Thanos his ass.
I'm listening.
When are you gonna have your first pro fight? The clock's ticking. What's the plan?
I know, bro. I need to be
Is there
able
a
to quit
plan,
a full
or
time
you just
job.
kind of like
Is
winging it?
this just a bucket list thing for you, Truck?
Well,
Because you make
I
more
sort of
money
have a
outside
plan.
of boxing
Yes.
than you do in it.
No, it is.
So
But
is
he
this a
should do
bucket
it.
list thing for
It
you?
is. It is. But he should still do it soon.
Hey, Truck, let me be your corner guy.
Hold on. Let the fucking guy answer. Let the guy answer the question. What's the plan, truck?
Make some money for me to have some more time to train because you have to be all in.
So that's
You see, you could train like Rocky Balboa.
that's apprehensive talk right there. That's bullshit. You could train with a full-time job, no problem. You could train at night. You only need to train a few hours a day. That's a load of shit. What's
How
going on?
much training do you think you need, Truck? What do you need to be in shape?
Well,
How many weeks?
You need to be able to hit the gym. Just you probably go to the
yeah,
gym enough now for training. It's the same shit. You just got to spar more and you'll be more focused and all that. But
So how many weeks would he need, Marco? What does he need?
minimum
8 weeks?
6 to 8 weeks. Yeah, minimum. But and look, fun truck. I made the
I can't hear
mistake.
you.
My first pro fight, the one I lost, I took it on 1 week notice, and so don't do that, no matter what. Give yourself a proper at least a month, if not 2 months.
Hey, wait a minute, Marco. Hold on now. Hold on. Wait a minute. What did they offer Truck? The same $250,000 they offered the bus driver Saturday.
Well, no, they're not going to. Fun truck doesn't have.
He said they're not going to.
No, he's not a decorated amateur. Like, why would they fucking offer him that? I'm not saying he has a good skill, but he's not. He doesn't have experience. That kind of experience, so they don't know who he is. But I think
Can you imagine getting that call, Marco?
See how quiet he got? I get it, man. It's a fucking intimidating thing.
Hey, Marco, we got $250,000 for you. Can you be here tomorrow?
Oh, I would do it. And mind you, Shelton, because of my surgery, I haven't even hit the bag in 2 months. I'll still do it.
I'd do it. I'm 60 and I'd do it. For $250, I'd do it.
Yeah, I know you would. You probably fuck around, get a PTSD flashback and shoot the motherfucker in the ring.
Nah, I can't bring no gun to the arena. That's against the law. But
Yo, what? I was talking about my friend about you. He comes in here and he was asking, wondering, what war were you in?
I was in a lot of conflicts. I was in the Ranger unit. I was in the 1st Battalion, 75th Ranger Regiment. So we went a lot of places and did a lot of things that didn't come on the news.
What country did you go to?
Like when they blew up the Marine barracks in 1983 in Lebanon.
So you were in Lebanon.
They sent us over there. They sent us over there to observe.
So where you did the unimaginable shit, what countries were you in?
Lebanon, Somalia,
Okay.
Djibouti, Africa. Yeah, those three.
And this was for doing shit that wasn't on the news.
This is for doing shit like observing. We had to go and observe and train and help the locals.
If you're observing, why are you in active combat when there's no war in those countries? I'm confused.
Because we have to observe what's going on in the situation and see if there's anything we can salvage from this situation. Basically, they give us targets and we go over there and eliminate the targets they want us to eliminate. That's what we did.
Oh, so they gave you targets to eliminate, even though there was no active war, you would still go there and do that shit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Somalia.
How do you think rich people stay rich, Marco?
Having you go out there and eliminate?
They do a lot of shit off the books, bro.
Okay. What's up, Fun Truck?
Yo, to answer your question, I do want to fight. I'm gonna have a big regret if I don't knock that bucket list item off.
Okay, bucket list thing. Okay, cool.
But check this out, Marco. I have that conversation with myself every morning. Like, I need to get it in, right? So, I also want to be financially secure.
Damn, Chuck, you must be walking
for my life, right? A full-time commitment, and I'm also in the middle of in my real estate career, but I'm also trying to do some other side businesses, like and that's taking up some time. But I don't know. I'm sort of figuring out a way, like if I can do this boxing content creator thing, and I can have people sponsor me through my boxing content creator, that's how I could fight professionally, like, and have them. Wait
a second. You don't need all that. You just need to take the time that you already probably give to go to the gym. You probably already what's the word I'm looking for? Not a crew, but ration enough.
The thing is, you have to give yourself up to a trainer and be like, okay, I'm on your time.
You already allot yourself and ration yourself out time every day to go to the gym. You're already doing that, right? You go to the gym every day.
But you have to commit. You have to commit with the trainer to commit to the sparring, bro, and that takes up on your weekends, any free time, and that time is what.
What do you mean? They'll just the same time you go to the gym is the same time you would just be sparring. So I don't get it.
It's not that easy. There's not that many sparring partners at the gym. You need a trainer to get sparring for you to go to other gyms. For me to go to Oakland, go to Hayward and spar.
You don't have sparring in your gym at all.
What way are you fighting that?
Do you want to know, like 65 to 75, doing it the right way? Not just half-assing a training camp. Okay. Actually, like doing it the right way.
I'm thinking like, okay, I get it's not New York City, but San Francisco is a big fucking city. I would assume you have tons of sparring. No, and either way,
sorry, you're gonna cut out.
Either way, I don't know. I feel like I don't know if you're just saying that because it's an intimidating thing for you, but sparring, you should only be sparring once or twice a week tops, not even. So that doesn't, the rest of it is just normal gym workouts like you normally do. So it's not going to really, it's not going to turn upside down your life as it is doing it. Just the 1 or 2 days a week you're sparring. You shouldn't spar more than once a week, to be honest with you.
I from what I gather from Chuck, I think you're very calculated and like a lot. How old are you, Chuck, right now?
30.
30. I noticed a lot of 30-year-olds and under. They have, and there's no disrespect to you guys, but I feel like a lot of you guys grew up different than us that are 40 and up. There's like a certain way you guys think about going about stuff. Like I heard you say about you're doing your real estate, you're doing this, you're doing that, you're doing this.
I'll be honest with you, and I'm not trying to like put Truck down, but I think it might be apprehension in actually fighting. So and I did it too. I'm not better than that. I'm not above it at that age. I think it's apprehension, and I think it's coming out and like, well, I can't now because this and this, but you can.
Because it's not at the top of my priority. I think that's what I'm trying to get across. I have some financial and career goals. I can commit myself to boxing for the next 2 years, 100%. But that time that I'm going to give up to boxing, I could also be pursuing these different businesses, opportunities that I have in front of me to make money, to live comfortably.
Here's what I'm saying.
I know, I hear what you're saying. It's not at the top of my priority right now, Marco, but I am trying to figure out a way to make it. What I'm
saying is this. I hear what you're saying, but to me, that sounds like a bit of an excuse because if you go to the gym every day, right, you do, correct? Do you go every
I
day?
go
Or
five
almost?
times a week.
Okay, if you're
Wow.
Five
already
times a
doing
week.
that, getting a fight would not change your life at all, except maybe once a week or once every couple weeks traveling somewhere to get sparring. Other than that, there's no change in your life, except for the mental focus you have to have. So
Yeah.
I don't see that, and I've been there, man. Trust me, I've been there. I get you could do it as is. If you're already allotting that time to go 5 times a week, there's no way you can't fight now as your life stands.
And you're not, you know what? You're not bad either. That's the thing. I think if we thought you were a bad fighter, we'd be like, well,
Man, no, but
you
it
know,
doesn't matter if he's not mentally in it.
Can y'all
If
hear me?
that's
he's
what I'm
not
saying.
mentally
You
ready to
got,
fight, he shouldn't.
yeah,
That's
exactly.
a
If it,
fact.
I have to be all in, bro,
Yeah,
to
yeah,
turn
I
it
get
on.
it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm living, eating, sleeping boxing and training. Right now, there's so much on my plate that I'm trying to organize before because you have to be all in, bro.
Hey, you
At
know
Well,
what's
least I'm not
crazy?
gonna
Oh, go ahead. Go
half-ass.
ahead. No, you're
well,
good. Yeah, I hear you, cuz.
one thing that I want you to learn how to do is learn how to balance life with boxing. It took me a while to learn that. So you have
No,
to be all in, but you don't have to just turn everything else off. What? Why is my camera doing that? You don't have to turn everything else off. Eventually, you're going to get to a calmness. What the fuck is wrong with this thing? A calmness with the sport where your everyday life and boxing can coexist. Doesn't have to be all or nothing. You know what I
Marco,
mean?
I
Let me
got
read
a
this. Mo Brains, real quick. Ooh, appreciate you, Mo. 20 piece. No matter what a man says, it's what he does in the end that he indeed intended to do all along. Mo's with me. Mo's with me.
no,
But look,
Marco.
what's up?
I'm saying though, like, but how many greats have just trained a few hours a day, or just when we see these great fighters, they make it their life.
Hey, who
So
got background noise bad, bro?
I
Listen,
get what you're
well,
saying.
Yayan, no disrespect to Truck, but he's not a great yet. He's a dude trying to
But
get one
okay,
or two
cool. But
fights. Hold on, listen to me. He's trying to get one or two fights to put on his bucket list.
but
So all he needs
listen,
to do is
hey, fun track.
train
I get you,
his
brother.
2 hours a day or whatever it is,
I
run
don't, I don't believe
at
that.
night, and then get his sparring. He's only
This is
I,
doing
the
4 rounds.
why
These are
do
going to be
something if you're
See,
4 round
not
see
gonna
the
fights.
thing,
listen? Hold on, hold on, hold on.
the thing is, Marco, is that like I want to have a good showing of myself. Like I want to watch the
Hey,
video
somebody
back
mute somebody.
of
Fuck.
my match
Right?
and be a winner. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to leave no stone unturned.
I
So
understand. I
again, it's
understand.
not I am staying ready, bro. So I am only
All
like
right. So
4 weeks
I'll do
away from.
this. I'll say this and I'll leave it alone. Be honest with you, and I'm not saying this is the true or not. I don't know you that well, but be honest with your. Think about it and be honest with yourself. Am I just apprehensive to do this? Am I making some excuses, or just be honest with
Brother, I've
yourself?
had this
Think about it.
conversation with myself every morning. Come on,
Hold
you
on.
think
Well,
I
yeah,
want
but
to
I've
fight
been
again?
there.
It's
But listen to me. I've been there, and you don't always see yourself, especially when you're your age. But in general, it's hard. It's easy to read to see other people, but it's for, and this is for all of us. Me
Me
too.
too.
It's
Hell
hard to
yeah.
see yourself.
Fuck yeah, dude.
So just absorb what I'm telling you. I'm not saying listen to me, but just think about it. That's all I'm saying. And
Hey,
don't
hey,
listen to
Hold
fucking
on.
Yayin. Yayin's never
No,
even
no,
hey,
no.
hey,
Hold
hey,
on.
somebody
hard.
just
Hold on.
mute
Hold
somebody.
on. Hold on.
Hey,
Hold on. Hold on.
hey, somebody
This
mute
all.
somebody. I
Listen,
can't hear shit.
nigga, shut up. This is all I'm saying. Why?
Nigga.
Why do something? Why do something if you're not gonna try to be the best at it?
This
Why
isn't
have?
that's what he's putting it out as, but you could still be the best
Man,
at it
listen.
and you could still commit fully
Hey, front truck, I'm with
this
you, bro. I
way.
don't know what
You know
these
what I'm
niggas talking
saying?
about.
You don't
Nah,
know who the fuck you've never
you'll
even
get,
trained
yeah,
for a fight in your
you'll
life.
get
What are you
knocked
talking
out,
about,
yeah,
Yayin? What are you
All right,
talking about?
but okay, it's not. It don't have to be
This shit
fighting.
isn't a Rocky movie
Hold on,
where
hold
you
on,
It's
know
not.
where he's
hold
just
on.
like
It
going up to
wait,
Siberia
here's the
in
thing.
in a cabin and
dude.
not talking
Listen,
to his wife and his kids. And this is not that.
That's what I'm
What's wrong with
saying.
you,
this
It's
Yayin?
because
this guy's a
they're
clown.
still
Question
No,
young.
answered.
They're still young, bro.
there is a
Hold on,
huge
listen.
there is a huge level of commitment. Wait up, no, you guys,
Sure,
there's a huge level of commitment that you have
sure,
to that it takes in order for you to take a
Exactly.
fight, even if it's just
sure.
an amateur
But
fight.
but
If you take a fight on 1 week's notice, which I've done before, and I
mhm,
won, but I didn't win it the way that I wanted to.
right.
You
And
know,
I'm
You're
what
not
if I
saying
thinking
do
too
lose,
that.
bro?
much.
I'm just
Hey,
Truck,
saying
hey,
you're thinking
truck.
too much,
the
bro.
way your
Fighting
life
just
is
you go on
now.
there, bro, and you do your thing, bro. You're not trying to be Ali, bro. You're trying to
No,
get
no.
there,
I'm just
get
saying
your,
it's
No,
learn
fine.
shit.
no,
Why do
the
you?
thing is, Serrata,
Hold on. The problem here is what you're laying it out is I don't
Hold on,
have
I'm
the
gonna come back.
time.
Can't hear him.
I'm doing all these other things, right? And I'm telling
no, I'm
you,
telling you, it's not at the top of my priority right now.
okay, well then that's what it sounds like to me. And I'm saying you do have the time, but if it's not mentally, psychologically your priority, then by all means don't fucking do it. Wait till you're ready. I agree with that
Hey,
1000%.
Hey, Truck, just to put my little 2 cents
That's
in. This is the
terrible
only
logic.
thing. This is the only thing I'm gonna say on this topic, and I for real don't. I mean, I don't give a shit. You can do whatever you want with your life, but I'm just to tell you, you're 30. I'm 33. I promise you, bro. The longer you wait and the longer you put that off, the harder it's gonna be.
Fuck
Because
yeah, I'm
you know, we're
41.
men, bro. We just get older. I mean, I'm just a little bit older than you, but Marco knows because you know a lot of these guys on here. Look at Shelton, bro. He's in his fucking.
Yeah.
He's
No,
in his
30,
golden years and shit.
He's in his
So
300s.
it
and fun,
exactly. The longer you wait, like the physical part of it is just gonna be harder on you.
well,
Just
but yeah,
saying.
you have
But
some time until that happens. I
Yeah.
just think 30 is the perfect age because now you're smarter. You're going to be way more smarter, way more. You pick up on cues. You pick up on body language way better than a 25-year-old or a 22. You know what I'm saying? You're the perfect age to do it. So I think you should
So
do it
Hey,
somewhat
hold on,
soon.
hold on, hold on. Let me say this.
Shut up,
Um,
motherfucker. Don't let that
man,
talk.
shut this ass up. But look,
dude,
Shut your.
well, here to
no,
put a bow on it, brother. To put a bow on it, guys.
go ahead.
That I am staying ready, so that's why I'm in the gym because I know that in
Yeah.
any given moment when I'm ready, I'll take a fight, bro. And I've had these conversations with myself. I was
Yeah.
one day away from fighting at the Golden Gloves during the pandemic when I was sharp as a fucking blade, sparring 100 plus amateur fighters like
Right.
when I was doing it full time, and I know how sharp I can get, and that's how I want to be when I fight again. So right now I have some financial goals that I'm trying to hit, short term
Yeah.
goals, and I'm saying I want to fight within the next year, bro. I'm not saying
Okay.
3 4 years
Good.
from now,
That's good then.
within a couple months, and I stay ready.
Okay, that's perfect. That's
I still
perfect.
have
Well, I'll
I
put you
have
this
around
way,
10 pounds of fat that I can lose, so
Punch Truck.
I'm not
When
in the best shape right now.
I
Yeah.
was 31 and I was about to have a fight, right? Another fight. And I signed it and everything. And then like the week of the fight, I took it on like a couple weeks and 2, 3 weeks notice. And the week of the fight, I felt a little pain in my knee. And I ended up canceling the fight. And I legit convinced myself it's because of my knee. Legit. Right. But now later with all the years, with all the wisdom, I know that I knew I wasn't ready. The point is sometimes psychologically, you could tell yourself it's something and it's something else. But
you were looking for a way out,
Yeah. Hey, real
basically,
quick.
right?
seems like you're pretty honest. So you're saying you're not ready right now psychologically,
Yeah.
and that's good. That's really good. Definitely don't do it until you're ready
Hey,
psychologically.
real quick.
But
That's why
yo, but if I
boxing
could,
though, and
but
hold.
if I could
Go ahead.
have, wait up, Sarada. But if I could, because if this is a topic, if I
Go
could
ahead.
have the support from a community financially, and they can help sponsor me to get a fight, bro, let's get it. I'll fucking put the fight. I'll put
What do
the
you mean
gloves on.
Like,
But
what does that mean
no,
financially
see
to get?
no, that's the thing, Marco. I'm not saying no disrespect to punch, but a lot of the 30-year-olds and under, they see this new world like, hey, financially, if I could do that, like that's why boxing was a poor man's sport because I know a lot of guys who went balls to the wall in boxing, they didn't make it, but they
Well,
didn't had nothing else. They didn't give a fuck.
What do
You
you
know what I
mean
mean?
Chuck, let me ask you a
financially? So,
question. Let me ask you a question.
yeah.
Let me ask you a question. If you get a fight, being that, let's say you're fighting in San Francisco, how many people, friends and family, do you think you could get there to watch you fight? If you got a fight like
Uh,
next
20.
20. Okay. That's not bad. So that's a lot of times what these promoters look for. They just look for if you
Yeah.
could sell tickets and if you
No,
could
I'm
sell
not looking
more
to sell
tickets.
tickets. I'm not looking to sell
No,
tickets.
but the reason why it helps is they'll match you even better. You know what I'm saying? They'll match you well because they know that you're gonna bring the fans. So that's something to
You
look
know,
into.
I've been the main event where I've had to wait to be the last one.
Yeah, there you go. So it's just something
Yeah.
to think about. Like that's the way it works in these kind of things. Is like whoever can sell tickets gets priority. They don't make you
Yeah.
sell tickets sometimes,
But
but if
but
you can,
back to the bow. Yeah, as I'm doing the boxing content creator stuff, that is a goal. Like
Yeah.
I would like to fight more than just once. Actually, if I could regularly, I would like to get some amateur bouts and maybe fuck around and do some misfits shit, like pro. Like I
Well,
would like to
well,
become a pro and fight under the misfits
have you
card.
had an actual
Yeah.
amateur fight yet, Fun Truck?
Yeah, I've had four, bro.
Four, right, right. Okay, okay. So you're looking to do pro next, right?
No, I'm looking to get a couple local amateur bouts, and the reason why and
Oh,
sponsorships and sponsor me, help me get the sparring, get the equipment, let save some time away from work and other jobs, so I can commit to boxing
all right.
and
Well,
fight, bro. Because I would like to.
well,
like I said, just think about this real. I know you say you already have, but take in everything that we've said. Be honest with yourself and just marinate on it. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I
And
tell you what, Fun Truck. I tell you what. I'll go to your channel and donate my
Oh,
boxing picks
Jesus
so
Christ.
that you can
Here
bet
we
on it
go.
and make a few dollars here and there.
Here we
there you
go.
go.
That's
and
my
no, Alan's joking,
investment to
but
you.
bro,
You know what this is?
put put a
Alan's new name is
PayPal on your
Narcissism
channel.
Day.
And be like, hey, bro, sponsor
This is
me and shit.
Narcissism Day. That's what this is. Narcissism Day.
Hey man, you got to stop
But
that.
that's for real.
You say
No,
I
once
I,
or
mean,
I
look,
something.
understand.
if
No,
I
but
if I
hey,
if I,
no.
if I can get
Yo,
onto
yo, yo,
mystics,
Alan,
if I can get onto mystics.
have you ever lost an argument with a woman before? He's gonna say no.
Of course, man. Of
Oh,
course.
okay, you're honest. Okay, okay, there we go. I
But no,
didn't
no, no.
expect
Let
that.
me let me be honest about that. Any smart man don't try to win no argument with a
There you
woman.
go.
Big
There you
facts.
You
go.
let them have that
No,
shit.
CJ did. CJ did, and it got him fucking. Anyway, it's a fun truck. What were we gonna say?
Yeah, yeah. Let them have that.
Uh,
You don't wanna-
yeah, dude. End goal with like in the next 1 or 2 years, definitely I want to try to get on a misfits card.
And why I'm asking you this even is two reasons.
I'm gonna
One,
capture
I
all
think
that clout.
I'm asking you this for a couple reasons. The first reason is I think you have talent, right? Second reason is you kind of remind me of myself when I was that age, and like I know what that's like. Like I just want, like me, that was my goal too. I want to have a couple pro fights, nothing crazy, bucket list. You know, I'm not trying to get my head bashed in overtime. So you kind of remind me of myself as well, and that's why I'm even asking that. It'd be a shame for you not to be able to use your talent, and also not to be able to fulfill the goal that you have for yourself.
Yeah.
Man,
Oh,
fuck
that's
all
just
that.
one
Look,
talent thing. You
hold
know
on,
me
hold
from
on.
wait up, wait up. That's only one talent thing. You know, Marco, because I also started a business at 25 years old, and I did everything myself from the plumbing, electrical. I didn't pay a single contractor. I wasn't
Nice.
successful in my first business, but I did learn something about myself that I can create something from scratch. And so that's another talent that I'm trying to actively do right now. And it takes so much time, bro. If you want to start and be a business owner, you have to commit 100% of yourself.
Hey, hey,
I have
hey,
two
hey,
other
Chuck.
things that I'm working. So
Do you work a
that's
nine to five,
if you
Chuck?
Oh, let him finish. Let him
yeah.
finish.
On top of that, I work a 9 to 5. But the exercise, I hear what you're saying, Marco. And it'd be a shame if I don't let this talent to show it in the ring. Put it on
Yeah, you
camera.
want to show it to yourself. You want to show it to other people. Yeah, nah, for sure. I was the same exact way. I
Hey,
was
check
like,
this out.
but I also had so many years in the sport by the time I was your age where I was like, I didn't start doing this at 12 to fucking not have some pro fights. Fuck this.
And this is not just a
The-
truck, bro. I've worked 9 to 5s my whole life. I'm 41 years old. I barely last 6 years have owned a successful sober living business, bro. But that's a problem I think today. But I'm not saying Chuck because he doesn't think. But I'm saying a lot of youngsters nowadays they have this idea of grandeur, of entrepreneurship, of all these things need to be correct. You know what I mean? Opposed to just going and getting it. I mean, starting at 9 to 5 or whatever the case may be. It's an internet clout era. You know what I mean? And I'm
Hmm.
41 years old, and it took me a long time to be able to make thousands of dollars a month. And it doesn't come without hard work. It comes very very fucking hard. You know what I mean? And
Hey,
that's the
listen,
Yeah.
thing.
look,
Like,
look, 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 look.
Uh oh, here we go.
Nah, look, on some real shit. You was talking about, oh, you never train. It don't got nothing to do with no motherfucking boxing. All I'm saying is, I get where front truck coming from. I don't think you should do anything half-ass. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be the best at it, that's all I'm saying.
Right. But what I'm telling you,
not, but
Yan, and not him
not half ass.
specifically, but sometimes people make it seem like that's the obstacle when it's really the obstacle's up
Okay,
here.
cool. I get that, but I don't think
Yeah,
that's his case. Me personally.
You have no
yeah.
fucking idea.
You do?
Yeah, we just don't want Truck to end up
Goofball.
like fucking like round one to be like
That's
55
what
and
I'm
out there trying
saying.
to relive the glory days and get the shit rocked. I mean, it's just true, which is cool for him. That's his path, but that's what I'm saying. Like, if he can
Yeah.
get it in now and get his bucket list shit now.
Yo, I love round one, but I think he's lying about having amateur fights back in the days.
Was that Mo?
Let,
Was that just Mo Brains?
As Mo,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, that was Mo.
Yeah, we
yo,
just told Mo Truck to wind up like Mo, thinking he knows everything and he fucking don't.
Mo's a
let me
smart
let
guy.
me let me
Man,
let me
what?
correct Yayan. Let me correct Yayan. He said that
Yeah,
you
get
don't
on
want
him,
to
get
do
on him, Hammer.
Correct me
something
on
that
what?
Get on him. Everything,
well,
Yan, everything.
you just don't want to get away from just doing something half-assed. But when you get old and spry, you
Yes.
learn how to allocate your time a little bit differently.
Nah.
You
Yes.
want to
Man,
give
y'all niggas.
75%
Hey,
to
all
this,
these niggas always got some
10% to
dumb shit to
this,
say.
Yep.
5%. No, it's
Get
true,
on him,
man. You
yeah,
can't.
get on his ass. Get
You
on
know what it
No,
Alan's
is,
it's
bro? I'm
true.
gonna be
ass.
honest,
Hey,
Get
bro.
on his
When I
ass.
was
no,
20 something
you
years old, 30 years
no,
old, I
bro.
was
I don't
talking,
give a
man, you
fuck
guys
what
don't know
none
what
of
you're
y'all
talking
dudes
about. This
talking
is how
about.
I'm gonna do
You,
it. I got this. Now I'm at
yeah, yeah.
42. I'm like, oh shit, I get it. I
Yo,
Yeah,
understand.
Alan, isn't it cute to be
time
so young
manage,
and hopeful and
man.
arrogant?
No,
Time
you
management.
the more
Yes.
hopeful one. Bro, what?
Uh oh,
Anyway,
uh oh,
y'all got
uh
it. Y'all got
oh.
it.
Yo, this
Yeah,
is
I don't
Yayan.
even,
when
I
you
don't even got how old you got that to say, bro. Y'all
Oh
got it.
shit, Yayan's at a 6 right now. I never heard him at a 6.
bro,
Y'all
when you
niggas
get older,
no brain.
time management become real. But keep that
Wait
good
a minute.
energy.
We can
But you don't
actually hear
understand.
Yaya's voice.
Hey,
We can
hey,
actually hear Yaya's
I
voice.
guarantee. Hey,
That's real.
on some real shit, I guarantee you I manage time better than all y'all. Well, not all y'all. I would say most
Oh
of y'all.
shit.
Yayin. I have Yayin. Hold on. I'm
You
not
don't
gonna
manage
boast, bro.
time
But
better than me,
hey,
motherfucker,
Yayan,
because I ain't
bro.
got nothing but time.
No, but Yayan, dude, I have 3 sober livings, bro. I have 30 men in them, bro. I gotta manage all their time, bro. I have a lawyer wife, bro. I have a lot. I'm not broasting, bro. I'm just saying, and I'm still stressed the fuck out. Come on, bro. It just takes time, bro. I get what
No,
you're saying.
I feel you, my guy. But listen, all I'm saying is, I don't get like I don't. Y'all trying to make it seem like my boy making excuses.
No,
You know
he's
what I'm
just
saying?
saying if he might feel that way, it's okay to like not be. No, it's okay
You don't
to
understand, Yan.
internal
He
thought, bro.
admitted that it's psychological. He's not ready up
Yeah,
here. He admitted that. So what are we talking about? We're all saying the same thing.
Okay, that's cool. But
Hey
I'm
yo,
saying like, go ahead.
hey yo, Marco,
What?
This loser.
oh
Marco.
shit.
Yo,
Let's get
Yan's
back,
on
Marco. Let's
fire.
get Marco. Let's get back to like the boxing talk, man. This shit just veered
This
off.
is boxing. We're talking about Fun Truck's
You're a
boxing
loser,
career.
bro.
This is actually boxing. It's
Oh, I
his
just
boxing
got
career.
here. I just heard yellow going
No,
off.
He said you're a
I'm not going
loser.
up, bro. I'm speaking on some real shit.
Yan's
You
wilding
don't
out. Look at
see
him.
me
His
don't
Hey,
voice
know
not
about.
Hey,
higher. Too.
I mean, Funcho's not the only one on here, bro. What was dude's name? Mikhail was always on here telling us about his stories, and we're
no,
always trying to
so
support him and
same
shit.
shit. Yeah, same shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not singling out Fun Truck. We're just saying that in the general fucking atmosphere of it all. You know what I mean? Like
I
if they
mean,
Yeah.
can't do it,
we want to see Funcho fight
I would
and
support
win,
Fun
Right.
bro.
Truck. I would
Right.
actually support
Yeah,
him, bro.
we want him to come back with a success story and show us the footage. I mean,
Right.
he showed us fights
Like,
before. Like, what
trust
the
me, if he
fuck?
sucked, we'd all be like, maybe you shouldn't.
Yes,
You know.
exactly. Thank you. That's when you get older, you understand that. Like if you suck, I'll be like, I'm gonna beat around the bush. Like, hey, Fun Truck, I think you should just like keep training or just health reasons. Fuck, that's it.
Hey,
No, my mama,
Marco, I'll
my
say
boy got
this
talent for
though,
sure.
He
Marco.
does.
Yeah, for real, I'm gonna just say this. Like Marco, does boxing content usually get numbers? Because I noticed like he went live, like he put like boxing workout, and his shit got like 1,000 views or something. I was like, what
Who?
the fuck?
Who?
Fun Truck, he did. I see
Fun
that too. He
truck.
So
did good.
yeah,
He
so
gets
Funcho's been
thousands when he
doing
works out.
he's
Nice.
been doing like those mobile friendly ones where it's like
Uh huh.
just a live stream, and he's just live streaming. And some people do that. Well, they'll do like a cooking thing. They won't even
Oh, like
talk or do
Ellie
nothing.
Sekbak?
That.
Yeah, they just be in the background
He
like
gets a
doing
lot of
his
views.
Right.
shit
My
and
old
stuff.
asshole
So
get
Hey,
views.
hey, Mo, and you know what's crazy? I enjoy those, bro, because I feel like I could just get to watch like more personal of what they're doing without talking to me. I mean, just watching them, do their life. I like
Interesting.
that
See, I
better.
would have thought that nobody would give a fuck about that, but
No, like if
Marco,
like if
you
you were to
gotta
put,
go live next
well,
time you
well,
do
I
your
will.
training.
I will. I haven't
well,
changed my surgery in a while, but I'm gonna start.
the thing is,
You
I'll do
Marco,
enjoy
it.
is that a lot of people that work from home,
yeah,
or they have like the dual monitors, they'll like do the work on one monitor and then they'll have something in the background. It's the same thing like if you went
that's what
to
I
the
do.
library or the you know what I'm saying, like a library or the coffee shop to work. You need like stuff around you. You need like the fucking, you know what I mean, like something going on to distract you, so you're like kind of like you can get back to it and stuff like that. But that's a
Word
different
is
kind of
bond.
content, that's a different kind of content genre entirely.
Hey
Right.
yo, Marco, what you because I
What's up?
haven't popped out since the fight. What'd you think I seen your short though. It was funny, but like,
Which one?
what do
Oh, the
you think
Shakur one.
the Shakur Tio? Yeah.
Gracias,
Where do you
Papa.
think
When that
where do
boy
you
got,
think Tio goes
I
from
mean,
here? Because I think he's cooked out here for real.
I think he go.
Um,
No, he asked Marco. Go ahead.
I mean, he's still a draw to a large extent. So,
Nah, he ain't
he
cooked.
has a lot of
He
options.
he ain't a draw, Marco.
Hey, I think me personally, I think he goes to 147. Maybe
Marco,
get up
Top
to
Rank
another.
had him fighting at the tent. That's not a
Hey,
draw.
hold on. I think he gets some type of what's it called, tune up, and then he probably back in title contention.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it by him if he does exactly that. Knock somebody out who he's
So
not
like a
supposed
Flair
to.
Like
Cobbs.
he'd beat like what's that dude name? Like Lewis Crocker. He'd beat him.
Oh yeah. Well, check this out,
Yo,
guys. You guys are thinking small. Like he's a Turkey boy now. He has 2 fights with Turkey. This was a Turkey card. Look at
who's
what
the
Turkey's doing with Canelo, bro. He's gonna
who's
put that show pony out until he goes lame.
Man,
He's
what's the
gonna
name
hey,
of
give
the
him good
what's the name
Marco,
of
fights.
the dude
He'll
who
be
Marco,
just
fine.
got
He'll be
beat?
back.
Marco,
What's the name of the dude who just got
Marco,
beat Real? I forget. I get them all confused.
Dalton
Dalton
Smith.
Smith. But
Dalton. What
Yeah,
about
Marco,
Theo versus Dalton?
that's
hey
at 140 though.
Marco, let me
So
say this too.
what?
Marco,
He
I
said he
know
going
you
to
don't be
welterweight.
watching like Marco, I know you don't be watching the small cards, but did you see what's the cube William Skull got knocked the fuck out?
No, I
Like I
didn't. I
told you,
heard.
But
Marco, this just
Jacob
proves to
Bank.
me that Canelo was shot. Because all of his last 3 opponents that he went low key life and death with, they've been getting knocked out. Berlanga got
Man, get
knocked
the
out.
fuck out of here,
Munguia
bro.
got
Shut the
knocked
fuck
out.
up.
Yeah, you
And
Why
tripping.
are you
Marco,
hating on
He went life.
Bud,
Hold
bro?
on.
Why are
He
you
went life
trying
or
to
death.
bring Bud
He went
down,
life
man?
or no, but he went
because he
life or
caught
death.
Man, get
Canelo
the
at the
fuck
right
out of here.
moment. He
Get the
caught
Oh,
fuck out
this
of
Canelo at the
nigga
right
here.
crazy.
Get
moment.
the fuck out of here. You're
Hold on.
crazy, bro.
Canelo
You're
went life or death with
crazy.
Scar. Is that what you
You're
That
said?
dude
crazy, bro.
With
Skull
Berlanga?
was running
Horrible.
marathons against
Terrible fighter.
he was running marathons against Canelo.
Yeah.
What do you think he was
Exactly.
doing on Saturday? He was
And then
running again
No, he
too.
was not
So
doing. He wasn't
Canelo
Canelo
doing
can't
the
cut the
same
ring
thing.
off.
You're
and
smoking
then
Canelo
fucking
did
crack
we
shot.
if you think
forget
he was fighting the
Canelo
same
dropped
fight.
fucking Berlanga? Canelo dropped Berlanga. What the
Yeah,
fuck
you're
are we
crazy,
talking
dude.
about?
A
That was
200
wild.
Yeah,
pounder.
but
Come on, man.
He was getting touched up too in that fight. Like, come on, Berlanga, that dude's like a C-level
Until
fighter.
he
Like,
wasn't, bro. He literally dropped his
Yeah,
big ass.
exactly. You just make him look like C-level fighter. Just get
He
out of
just
here,
dropped his
bro.
big ass. And then William
No, and
Small ran
besides,
around with
nobody
that
gives a
like
and
fuck
then what
about
happened
oh.
after
Canelo.
he dropped him? They went to
Let's
the
talk
full
about Canelo in 8
distance.
months when he actually matters. Fuck Canelo.
Dude, that's
Anyways,
wild, bro. That's
Damn.
just wild
yeah,
though.
this dude on his hater shit, bro. No, I'm on
What
fire
you
today,
mean?
Marco. I'm
Bud
pissed.
caught Errol at the right moment, and he caught Canelo at the right moment.
Man, get the fuck
That
out of here, bro.
I think that's true though.
Stop. Canelo's gonna come back. He's probably gonna win another world title, and everybody's gonna be hanging
Okay,
on his
Mo, let
jock.
me ask
You're
you a
gonna be swinging on
question.
his dick hairs when he
Mo,
wins a world
let me
title
ask you a
again.
question. If
Talking about he's
Eubanks beats
washed. The
Canelo, what are
fuck
you
out of
gonna
here.
say? What are you gonna say if
Who?
Eubanks beats Canelo?
Man, he ain't fighting Eubanks. Are you fucking
Eubanks.
stupid?
Oh,
Okay, whoever
He ain't
he
fighting
fights. Let's
Eubank.
say he loses in September. What are you gonna
Ozempic in full
say?
effect.
okay. Don't say he'll lose to him,
Bro,
Billy,
Mo,
because he's an
he's gonna
exact
fight
beast.
him, Billy, and he's probably gonna win, bro. I don't know
okay,
what
Yeah,
what if
he
Billy
world you're
wins? What
on.
if
Put the
Billy
crack
wins,
pipe
Mo?
down. Then
Mo,
he
what
lost
are you
to a
gonna say if
champion.
Billy
Then he lost to a
wins?
good fighter. But that don't mean he's
Okay,
washed,
well, you
bro.
admit then that
You lose a
Canelo's on the
competitive fight, that
decline.
doesn't mean you're
Well, you
washed.
admit that Canelo's on the decline if he
Well,
loses.
yeah, he
He's
is on
he's
the
35
decline.
years old. Of course he's on the decline. But him being on
That's
the
what the
decline
fuck
and him
I'm
being
saying,
washed is not the
weirdo.
same thing. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Man.
Hater,
Hey Marco, this is
hater.
the same dude
Hey
that
Marco,
was on
Marco,
Canelo's
fuck.
balls
Hey,
when crashing
Marco,
out when
forget,
Canelo lost.
forget
See,
Fun Truck, bro. You need to
hey,
train me so
see,
I can whoop Alberto's ass, bro.
hey,
Put the
CJ, hey,
GoFundMe
He
up.
ain't
CJ,
gonna
tell,
do nothing,
CJ,
Fly
where
me
you
bro.
out to
at? Tell me
Connecticut.
Alberto.
You
That'll
you
be no
just
problem.
talk, bro.
Connecticut, New York City,
You
baby.
all
1 week.
talking, boy.
No,
Yeah,
hey
fly me
Mo,
out. Put
hey,
me in Gleason's, bro.
There we
hey
go. I
Mo,
got you, Mo. Smoking
CJ
Mo
already backed
Frazier.
Alberto
You ain't
up.
got nothing for smoking Mo.
Now, Marco, if dude comes on the panel, I'm not trying to go back and forth with him. Like I thought we would like buried the
I thought
hatchet,
you was
but
looking for all the
hold
smoke
on,
and
hold
shit,
on,
shit
hold
like that.
on,
You
Who?
want
Who
to
you
know
talking
that?
about?
hold
Oh,
on.
CJ?
Let me say this to
You
yeah,
Marco.
talking about CJ?
yeah.
Yeah, me and the dude started popping off at me because I said, "Is Yayan yellow or a red bone?" And he started getting like,
Oh,
"Oh,
What the
you
fuck?
can't talk on
fuck
this.
Yayan.
This is not your lane." But this is the same dude who's always in here trying to talk in Spanish, always saying "pobrecito," but we can't say that. That's off.
That's
That's
for
off limits.
girls. That's for
And
girls.
Exactly.
Marco, let me say
That's
this: he
crazy,
tried to
bro.
throw a stray at you, but I'm not even gonna bring that up.
Who tried to throw
Oh,
straight at me?
Because I
Alberto.
told him, you were being Nacho Libre in your 20s. Let's say he's making decent money now at 45. He didn't make decent money until maybe a year or two ago. So I tried to tell him, why don't you have a house? Because he's always in here saying he's successful, a black man. You don't like to see a black man be successful. I
Well,
told
I
him,
don't
okay,
hear him
why
say
don't
that.
you own a house? And then he tried to say, oh, Marco rents. Why don't you get on Marco? And I told him Marco has 3 dependents. What do you have? You
That's
just
not
have a
Well, hold
drug and
on.
alcohol
that's
abuse
not throwing
problem.
a shot at me.
No,
That's
hold on. I don't want to hear him
I
until
get
I
it because
see
Marco,
what
okay,
CJ's up there
Marco, in New
defending stuff.
York it's
First of all,
What the
different.
fuck are y'all
People
talking
rent, but
about?
in
Man,
Cali,
y'all
I don't
niggas
know
talking
people
about
what the
own
some
fuck.
houses,
gossip,
Yeah,
Marco.
gossip
this
girl.
dude letting his
Marco,
feminine
in
tendencies show. This
Cali,
is female behavior.
people
Who gives
own
a fuck about
houses.
this?
Marco, is a little okay. New York is probably not like a stray, but in Cali, if you're making good money, you're gonna have a house by like 40. You're gonna be put up somewhere. So that was my whole little thing. And this dude, this Marco, if he comes on the panel, I'm not going back and
Man, I don't
forth
know
with him.
what the fuck this dude talking about.
Man,
CJ
nobody
not even
whatever.
up here.
gives a fuck.
Whatever. He's
Yeah,
not
get
here,
the
so
fuck out of here.
let's
Who
move on.
cares? I don't even
and
know
I
what we're
don't even
talking
think
about that.
I don't. You know, actually, you know what? Actually, I fucking rock with CJ. So you know, Albert, you could just bounce, you bitch.
Oh shit.
No, fuck, you
Exactly.
go, you
You
weirdo
Y'all,
tripping,
ass.
y'all
bro.
Who was the
wild.
Yo,
go?
Alberto,
This
Yeah.
dude, hey,
Alberto,
this
man,
dude
what
You're
hopped
a
up?
on here just to
weirdo.
talk shit on Canelo. This
Yo,
is
You're a
fucking
Alberto, all the
feminine
weirdo.
Cali
behavior.
Mexicans are coming at you, man. What's going
Yeah, what
on?
the
He's
fuck?
Indian. He don't count.
Oh well, Okay.
I don't know
Hey
what
man,
this
hey
dude's talking
look,
about.
to bring it back to boxing.
Anyways,
Yeah, bring it back to boxing, Marco. These
Hey,
dudes is
listen, hold
fucking.
on.
They're
Let me
on
say
their
this.
menstrual cycle.
Let me say this. Hey, I think Keyshawn's performance is getting overshadowed by Shakur's performance. I don't necessarily like that.
I don't like that at all, bro. And you know what? this whole fucking Call of Duty buddy shit is why I didn't like this from the beginning. I'm like, see, bro, because now he's gonna spend the rest of his fucking career in that dude's shadow, and that's fucking nasty work. That's terrible, bro.
Yeah, and I like Keyshawn, but obviously I'm a more fan of Shakur, but I like Keyshawn very much. I think he goes to 147 wins the belt too. You know what I'm saying? I think
I mean, you can be fan of somebody and see who should be headlining the card and who should not be headlining the card,
well,
and
I
that's
think Shakur
okay.
should have headlined, but you know what I'm saying? Given who
now you saying Keyshawn is gonna be a whose shadow, Mo?
He's gonna be in Shakur's shadow. Listen to what he just said. No one gives a fuck about Keyshawn. He's chopped liver.
Who said that?
Who said that?
Bro, because he's not getting any shine. He's just getting overshadowed by Shakur's performance. That's
it
terrible.
Should be overshadowed. Shakur had a hell of a performance.
No, it shouldn't. No, it shouldn't. What do you mean?
Like that. I don't
what do you mean? He knocked the guy out. He destroyed the guy. This shit wasn't even competitive. And he didn't just he didn't jab his way to victory. He knocked him out. He knocked him out.
Stop.
Marco.
Jermaine Ortiz at the fucking brain clinic today because of Keyshawn.
Was a world-class fighter. Didn't you guys tell me that?
It doesn't matter. Jermaine Ortiz is at the fucking brain clinic tonight. It matters how you beat him. That matters.
Jermaine Ortiz is not nowhere near Teofimo's level, according to y'all. Jermaine Ortiz is a journeyman, according to y'all.
He beat Tio. Right? He beat Tio's ass.
That's what I'm saying.
The books didn't say that. What did BoxRec say?
Keyshawn
did he win or did he lose the fight?
Beat Tio's father. It's okay, man. He beat Tio's father. He just deserves his shine. That's all. That's all we're saying.
He don't deserve no shine. He's supposed to be, according to y'all, he was supposed to beat the shit out of Jermaine Ortiz, right?
Yeah. No, you're right, Shelton, because Jermaine Ortiz is a second place kind of cat.
They said he was supposed to do that to that dude if he's Keyshawn Davis, right?
Right.
So what did he really do?
What was that?
Didn't you pick Ortiz?
No, I said Keyshawn should win, but I said Ortiz was a
Who picked Ortiz? Did you pick Ortiz?
No, I didn't pick Ortiz. I picked Keyshawn. I said Keyshawn's supposed to win that fight, but I said Ortiz is a live dog. And he was.
That's doing that 50-50 shit, man.
That's what I said, though. Pull it up.
He did the Allen Day.
You heard what he just said?
Hey, he did the Allen Day.
So I asked you again, Mo, what did Keyshawn really do? What did he really do?
Hey, Shelton, Keyshawn did
what he was supposed to do.
Shelton, no, but Keyshawn did more than he was supposed to do because he knocked him out. Jermaine Ortiz had never been stopped, so I gotta tip my hat to Keyshawn Davis, man. Like he did more. He exceeded my expectations.
I agree.
Man, I'm not.
When I made my prediction on Friday, if you remember, what did I say on Friday? When you asked me about the fight Friday, what did I say?
Well, I wasn't here. What'd you say?
I said he's probably gonna stop him late. Did I not?
All right, salute to you. Salute, Shelton. You got that. You got
he did. But I'm just saying, Mo was putting it on like he made. Mo was acting like he had this hell of a performance. He did what he was supposed to do.
Now you got that
to a guy like that.
Yeah. Hey, but what did y'all think yesterday about the Zuffa card, man? I thought it moved nicely. It was like jam packed with good fights. Hot Rod got knocked out.
I was pissed off because my guy got stopped. I was mad because Bostic got stopped. I was pissed off.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, you're right. Bostic knocked out. Yeah. And what y'all think about Ryo, though? Like, I still think he gets touched too much. Like, he'll get stopped by, like, a top 135 pounder.
He's definitely on the back half. He did what he was supposed
to do with a guy like that. Ryo did what he's supposed to do to a guy like that.
He didn't really show me any improvement. You get what I'm saying? He kind of still looked like the same fighter. It's just he wasn't in there with Gary this time.
But the sad thing is, what's so sad is this, bro. He didn't really need to do anything different because look who he was fighting. Wasn't fighting nobody.
He did good though.
He was just fighting a bull.
Good. Yeah, he pretty fucking good though. I mean, but he wanted to call out Shakur. He said or some shit. Yeah, right.
Oh hell.
Nah, he's good.
Get out of here.
He needs to leave Shakur alone, man.
Yeah.
If you want to
he needs to stay fighting club fighters.
No,
club fighters.
Bro, let's be real, dog. Let's be real. He can't. We know that Shakur will fucking beat his fucking ass bad, bro. I mean,
what don't matter? He's at Zuffa now, so he only fights Zuffa guys.
1,000 jabs to death.
Hey, but listen, I think I like he won every round in that fight to me, but he just always make a person look good. Like when people look like they always have a good performance versus Ryo. Like Gary
I
Anthony
know.
Russell had the best performance of his career.
Hey, hold on. Ask Chris Colbert if he made Chris Colbert look good. He made a fucking meme out of Chris Colbert.
Oh, I did.
Bro,
Yeah,
look,
I
no,
did.
hold on, I was
He
getting to
sent
that.
him to the
Listen,
fucking
listen. He
gulag,
made
gang.
De Los Santos become a kind of a big name, not a big name, but a household name. He made like I don't know, man. Like, he always making somebody look better than what they is to me.
I
And
mean, bro,
I
So
think
think
about it. His losses are to fucking De Los Santos and Russell. Those are not bad losses to have, if
I
we
think
being
Pitbull needs to
real.
run it back with him too.
He got fucking
Yeah.
sparked by De Los Santos
well,
Yo,
though.
that ain't
Mo,
never happening now.
can I say
Go
something
ahead,
to Mo
Truck.
real quick? Yo,
What's
so
up,
Mo
bro?
said that he could never fight Shakur because he's a Zuffa fighter. Per Dana White, he said Dana White stated that
Oh,
Zuffa
ring.
fighters will be able to fight on ring cards.
Yeah.
Ah, oh,
But hey, okay, but
Que
look at
lo,
though. He did
que
say
but
that.
lo
No,
Turkey's
no,
gonna
no.
pay for
que,
that though.
Chuck, no.
que
No,
lo
he said. No,
que.
hold on. He said that, but
So
how long do you
Miz
think that
giving
process is
some,
gonna
Mo's
take,
giving
bro?
some, wait, Mozempic's out here putting in misinformation. So
But
Wait,
hold
who
on,
Well,
hold
I'll
on.
said
believe it
those
when I
Hey,
see
things?
it,
look,
Hey,
bro.
hey,
I'll
I
believe it
agree.
when
hold
I
on,
see
hold
it.
on, fellas,
You
hold on,
gotta
fellas.
believe it.
If that's the case,
Truck.
and Billy versus Canelo, let's make that shit happen.
That's what I'm
And Billy,
saying. I've been
man,
calling for that fight.
that's gonna happen, bro. Probably, but it's
Let's make
fucking.
that shit happen.
I
Hey,
guess.
hey, did y'all already talk about Bill Haney getting packed up? They jumped Bill Haney's ass in the Marco. Did you get like
They
any
jumped Bill
insight on that?
Haney.
Yeah,
yeah.
they jumped Bill Haney,
Yeah, I
What?
saw
Tiger
that.
Johnson, and they packed him up.
Oh fuck! Where's that
Bill
at?
Haney got packed out, Marco.
By
Did you get
Keyshawn
any like
Davis?
no
By
by
Keyshawn
Tiger
No,
Davis?
Johnson? By
By
Tiger
Tiger.
Johnson
No,
and his
Tucker Johnson's the
entourage.
one that got packed out.
No.
yeah.
They doubled back and got him, but they had
Retaliated.
packed out Bill Haney. They were stomping on him. They packed him out.
Well, they all, you know what the sad part about that is? All them motherfuckers gonna be banned from MSG, so it's really
Yeah,
stupid.
that's what I heard. Yeah, I
That's not
know.
sad. Bill Haney talked too much.
That's an old man,
Bill
bro.
Haney got
You
Yo,
don't
packed
get
hey,
What the
props for
out.
fuck?
beating up a
What the
fucking
fuck?
grandpa.
Man,
You
I'm
fuck
you
just
the
gonna
you
say
still
Haneys.
this.
you still got some grudge with the
Fuck the
Devin Haney
Haneys.
Let
because
me say this. Let me say
of your
this. If
boy
Devin
Keith.
Haney puts a fight on with Shakur Stevenson or Keyshawn Davis out here in San Francisco, the boys got to come out for that one.
I'm down.
Oh
And don't
yeah,
hold
that's
your breath, bro.
I think
on
Haney
everything I
beats
love. That's some shit I look
I think
come off.
Haney beats Keyshawn, but I don't think he beats
Nah, I don't see
Yeah,
him beat.
right.
I think he would beat Keyshawn right
Man,
Yeah,
now.
get out of
Keyshawn
here,
is
bro.
different. Y'all gonna see.
Nah,
Well, he's
man.
looking like he is.
Hey,
Listen. I think he needs that. I don't know. I
Man,
think
He
Devin
gets
Haney
hit too
beat him
much,
right
bro.
now.
He gets hit too much.
y'all done lost y'all
Give
No
me
mind.
way.
Keyshawn over Devin Haney.
Nah, I don't know about
I
that.
got
Uh,
Keisha,
I don't know.
I got Keyshawn getting Hanny out of there in 7 rounds max.
May
Hey,
the
Allen,
only
Y'all
thing
got
is
Haney
easily.
the only
fucked
disagree.
up.
thing. Wait,
I
wait,
like
wait. Can I say
Keyshawn. Come
two
on now.
things? Keyshawn just needs a couple more fights. That's all. The
That's
only
what I'm
thing that is
saying.
worrying about.
Funcho.
Yeah, maybe.
Bruh,
I think he's
No,
A
gonna
little
be
more
a
Keyshawn,
good
every
experience.
edge.
time I see Keyshawn, he get better and better and better. Like you see his patience, you see his timing, you see the power. Devin Haney to me peaked already like in 2021. That was like peak Devin Haney when he went undisputed against the worst champ. I think Keyshawn will stop
man,
Devin
listen,
Haney.
Hey, you guys.
Keyshawn,
Go ahead.
me too, me too, me too. Keyshawn has just as much experience as Devin Haney, man. You know, Devin don't have no amateur, no, he ain't got no experience like that. 70% of his fights was in Tijuana. Come on, man.
Yeah.
And
Hey,
Bill
check this
Haney
out.
Devin Haney
bought
was a
those
good amateur.
fights.
No,
I
no, no.
think that
Devin
this.
Haney
Hey,
was a
this is
real good
this.
amateur.
Hey,
The only
don't
thing is
crucify me for this.
Yeah,
he didn't pursue an Olympic like background in
Pedigree.
amateur
Yeah.
boxing, but
yeah,
up until
yeah,
16 years
yeah.
old, he was winning national titles. Alan Day.
Come on,
Hey,
Funcho.
don't
Well,
He
crucify
was
me for
beating up
this.
Alberto's
Hey,
uncle
don't
and
crucify.
shit.
Hey, don't crucify me for this. But I think the only person that can give Shakur maybe something would be Ryan. And I'm not saying that he will outbox him, but I think Ryan might be able to catch Shakur with a left, bro. Maybe.
I don't
I
Man, he
don't
know,
wouldn't
know.
catch that
bro.
nigga with
well,
Nathan.
Nah, he gon'
Nathaniel.
nah,
well,
You don't
Serrata,
think so?
nah.
I
well,
think so, bro.
the
Man,
Wait,
absolutely the fuck not.
hey, the funny thing is though, Shakur will make Ryan on a rehydration clause take that fight on a
He
Hell,
will.
for
rehydration
He
what?
clause.
would.
For what?
Because
Ryan is
yo,
fucking trash.
Shakur should beat up Conor Ben
you
very
say what?
easily. Why is he going to make him use
Just a little
commit
No,
to
early,
he's
a
a
no. He
little
only
early.
saying that
It's
because
all right.
me personally, I think he only saying that
Mhm.
because how
All
like
right,
what
it's cool.
he did to Eubank.
Appreciate it.
What was that,
Appreciate it.
Alan?
I'll
damn
hang out. I'll come
Alan
back in a minute.
Alan mute yourself. God damn.
Alan, I
Nigga
think we could hear
learn
you.
from
Oh, my bad. My bad.
Next time you have an outside conversation of boxing, please mute yourself.
Mute yourself, sucker.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
Hey
think
Oh,
he
my
Marco,
only got to
bad.
do that because of what kind of
hey
being you
Marco, can
face.
I ask you something real quick?
What's up?
What do you? Because I want to say this, right? I think Shushu Carrington is between a rock and a hard place because he
Oh,
got the
God.
title against the guy he was supposed to beat, right? Castro had been knocked out at a lower weight class, but now where does he go? Because now that you're a champion, you no more soft touches. Is
Espinosa.
either you go
Go
see
knock out
Espinosa,
Espinosa.
man.
Go
He's all
knock him out.
Espinosa's all bad for Carrington, man.
You must be
Yeah,
crazy.
nah.
Well, what? How come Espinosa been ducking that fight all these years?
If he beat Espinoza,
Man, I think that's
Like
more
he one
Top
of the
there.
Rank's
fair
been
fights.
protect
No, no,
because
no,
Top
no, no,
Rank
no,
has been
no.
grooming Carrington.
I think
No,
Espinoza
why? Help
best
me
fighter at
understand
150.
why like the top rank that sent the contract to Espinoza how many times? He ducked the fight like 3 or 4 times now. There's a
The
reason why he's
monster.
been ducking that fight.
Inoue
Well,
I think
I'll
it's
smoked.
say
top
this,
rank, Alan,
Alan.
because they both
Inoue
top rank
smoked
fighters.
Carrington.
They're
Alan,
both
I
top rank
think
fighters, so I think top rank is keeping them away from each other.
Alan
Inoue
and
knocked.
Shelton.
Inoue
But
knocks out
let me say
Carrington.
this though, right? Now that Carrington has a
Nah,
belt, now that fight is worth a damn. Now they can market that towards like a unification. It's
It's
bigger
worth
now.
it now.
I
Yeah,
think we
now it's
see it.
worth it.
Now it's worth
Now
it.
it's worth it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
man,
I
I
now
think
it's
they
got
worth
could
it.
I.
trim
Yeah.
the fat. Whoever loses, get the fuck out, and then Top Rank is straight because now they have a unified champ. Exactly.
Ain't nobody beating Shushu at
Exactly.
26.
Hey,
Nobody
I
just
30,
think
just
he
to
none of
knocks.
let
I
them.
think
y'all
he
know,
knocks
I
Ain't
ain't
that?
doing too
Espinosa out.
much talking today.
I think he
I,
stops
I
Hey,
know.
Espinosa.
I think
Shushu
he knocks
Carrington
us.
is gonna Shushu Carrington is gonna get the winner of Figueroa versus Ball.
I
Yeah,
don't
I
know
think
about
that's.
that, gang.
I think it's true. I think that's what's gonna happen.
Who you got in that
In,
fight?
Which
Who you got in that fight?
I'll tell you who.
I,
I'll tell you who.
I
Shelton.
can't. I can't figure that one out yet.
Inoue
Damn,
knocks out.
Merc nasty as a motherfucker.
Inoue knocks out Carrington. The
Shit, but
monster.
I don't
he's
think
just
Inoue
troll.
fights Carrington.
Nah,
No,
hell no.
I don't
he's
think
just
Inoue
trolling.
fights
He
Carrington.
just trolling.
I don't
He
think
just
Inoue
trolling.
will. I don't think Inoue moves up to 26. Personally,
Hell no.
Nope. Yeah,
Number
he
one.
ain't messing. He
He
ain't
loses
messing
to
Pound
with
for
arguably
Shushu.
pound.
advantages.
Yeah,
Then
Inoue's
In
not
a
going
way, it's slowing down.
anywhere
In a
near.
way, it's slowing down, man.
Hey, what
Yeah,
weight do you guys
Inoue,
see
he's
Bam?
not going
Hey,
anywhere close to.
what weight do you guys see Bam like capping off at?
He needs to
26.
cap off right.
22.
I, I
22.
30,
think
30 or 35.
I don't think
Man,
he'll go that
no.
this
high.
dude just be
I don't
talking,
think he'll
man.
take
Hell
that kind
I
of
no,
think
risk,
30.
man.
Chuck.
Dude is slow.
I
He's
don't think he'll
literally
take that
started
kind
at
of risk.
112.
Yeah, Bam
So
need
did
to
Manny
stay where
Pacquiao
he's at.
fucking
He needs to stay
idiot.
where he at, or maybe go up one. But I think he's in the perfect class for his level.
He needs to go up to 126 and knock Shushu's eyes straight, bro.
I don't
That'd
think
be a
he'll.
hell of
I
a
don't think
Do
he'll
fight.
do
take
it for
that
the
challenge.
raza.
That'd be a
I don't
hell
think
of a
he'll take
fight.
it.
No,
Hey,
that's
look,
vicious.
back to the
Oh,
fight
you're
though.
fucking.
Who you guys
Oh,
got?
you're
I got
vicious.
Figgy, man. I got Figgy in this fight.
I'm still trying to figure that
Damn,
one out,
Mo.
man.
Mo be wilding out.
I need another ASO. I'm
Dude,
still doing my
I
homework.
got Nick
Figueroa
Ball
is
by
trash.
headbutt.
He's trash. Figueroa is garbage. Figueroa he finna get knocked out.
Hey,
But
who
I
you
I
guys
tell
think
you,
got?
Figgy's
Ryan?
gonna finally get over the hump this time, y'all. I think Figgy is gonna finally get over the hump this time.
And who do you guys got? Ryan or Barrios?
Barrios by
I like
knockout.
Ryan, man. I
By
like Ryan by
Barrios.
knockout?
I
knockout.
got Barrios by decision.
I think Ryan might catch him with a cold one, bro.
I think Barrios gonna knock his punk
man,
ass out because Ryan is not a very good boxer.
Barrios
He's not.
yeah.
stoppage late,
It's
11th
just,
round.
I just don't think at this level, especially with people having enough tape on Ryan, I don't think guys are going to be getting caught by that hook anymore. I think those days are over.
Ryan needs to, if he learned how to fucking box and stop doing that stupid ass fucking that Philly
Hey, look,
fucking
I'm gonna
whatever
say
he does, that
if the
shell.
worst
Fuck,
nigga
man.
in the world can catch that hook, nobody got nothing else to worry about. Barrios finna stop
That's what
him.
I'm saying. If
Yeah.
Rolly can catch that hook, man, that shit. It's
Like
just that
If you really look at that fight, Rolly, it's a damn shame Rolly outclassed that man. Rolly outclassed him.
yeah,
that's
he
Like
just
a sparring session.
Man, Ryan had a
it
broken hand. Y'all like to forget that
He
part,
did.
though.
but the having a broken hand has nothing to do with hand speed because he didn't touch Rolly with that hand. He didn't even come close to landing that punch.
I mean, we
I think
all know
Ryan's
after
problem
the
is
knockdown,
mental, bro.
he shut down. Yeah, he shut down
hey,
after the
and this
knockdown,
dude
man.
training his fucking basement, living room, and
I
pool
think
area, and
Ryan
he's
is
not
scared
playing.
of Rolly because Rolly was saying before the fight, I beat his ass all the time. Ask him. I always fuck him up. I
Yeah,
think he's
well,
scared of Rolly.
Ryan just got too much
The
mental shit
same
going
way
on, bro.
Devin Haney, like Ryan has Devin Haney's number.
That's
Like I
true.
think
It's
if they
true.
fight again, I
I
think
think same
Ryan
thing.
wins. So you
Yep.
sometimes you just
and
got a
that's
motherfucker's number.
and that's why I think Barrios. I think Barrios when he see Barrios and how big that motherfucker is, I
Yeah.
think he's gonna be intimidated. You know,
Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna try to come inside unless he's doped up. I don't think he's gonna really step near Barrios. I think
If
Barrios is
Ryan
gonna have a easy boxing match.
if Ryan could get the fundamentals down, bro, and really box, bro, he'd be a fucking problem. But he just likes to keep his head in the air. He wants to look cool.
It's
He like it's
Man, he had
bullshit,
all
dude.
the time in the world to do that shit when he was an amateur.
I know.
He's damn
Yeah.
near 30 now. It's over with.
yeah,
Hey
it's
Yeah.
yo,
Once he
it's
loses
too
this
He's
fight,
late. It's too
he still
late.
got Jake Paul on the table.
hey
He
yo,
can make a lot of money.
Are you
y'all
guys
giving.
forgetting
Hey,
the
look,
ass
y'all,
whooping that he gave Devin Haney? You guys are
Hold
forgetting
on,
about that.
No, I mean I get that. No, I get that. But
Hold on, let me say this.
why
Hey
y'all
Marco, you
giving
got Mick.
why y'all giving
Marco, you
Barrios
got
so
Mick
much
in the back, by the way,
defensive
Marco.
credit? Why y'all giving
We
He
No,
Barrios?
gonna
we
come
Why
out
know.
in
y'all
that
giving
Aztec
Barrios so much
Warrior shit.
defensive credit?
no,
He gonna come
I
out in
just
that Aztec Warrior
well,
shit and beat the shit out of Ryan.
yeah,
Yeah.
No.
Barrios. It's not that defensive credit. I just think that Barrios, unfortunately, is a better boxer. He's just
Barrios
a
is stuck
better.
in the mud though.
Yeah, but he's still a better boxer than Ryan.
Yeah,
Yes,
Hey,
but
if
Marco,
hey,
bring Mick
did
up.
y'all did y'all forget how
Bring Mick up,
Barrios looked
Marco.
against Keith Thurman, man? He looked
What's
like
up?
ass against Keith Thurman, and he fucked
yes,
this shit
but
up. His nose was
yeah,
But
pushed back.
can I
but
say
guess
something
what?
before Mick comes on real quick? Can I just say something before Mick comes on?
What? He's
Whenever
on.
anybody says the word headbutt, my natural reaction is to say fuck Katie Taylor.
Yeah,
Mick
Keith Thurman.
Exactly.
Noonan. What's
Fuck
up,
Keith,
that
Mick?
brolic ass hoe.
man,
And I think
do you know what
I don't
Keith
know.
Thurman would do to Ryan Garcia?
He would kill him.
Knock
Like
him
put
out.
a fight
I don't
against
know.
them.
Knock him out.
Like you know, like Keith
Probably
Thurman
Keith
not
Thurman
turn
would
right
up.
now
like
would
He
beat
knocked
Ryan.
Ryan out.
Keith Thurman right now
I
would
don't
beat
know.
Ryan.
And
Like
Pacquiao
I,
Ryan
put
would make it
Thurman
6
on his
rounds with
pocket.
Thurman.
Hold on, radio. But did
I
y'all see
reckon
the
He would make
Ryan
it
press
would
6
knock
rounds.
conference with
Thurman out
Mario
now.
Barrios and Ryan? Mario Barrios sounds like a man who has one foot out the door. He's talking about he got this new trainer for this last chapter in his career. Like y'all gotta pick up on like body language, man. Like Mario Barrios is
Bro, when
not.
has that shit
He
ever want to
knows
fight
he's.
though, Alberto?
What was that?
When is being
Pick up
in that
on
shit
this. Pick up on this.
that never
Ryan
win
Garcia is
fights?
fucking
Talk to me.
trash.
Talk
He
to
gonna get
me.
his ass whooped. Pick up on that.
Like
I mean,
I
he's
think
just
Barrios will
I
win,
mean, he
but
has
like
a left hook.
it's a bit out of hand to say Mario Barrios is a better boxer than Ryan Garcia.
I think they're comparable
Mick, you
boxers,
are a
Mick.
better
Hell
boxer
no.
than Ryan Garcia. Mick,
yeah.
you're better than him.
Man, you got okay, Shelton. You against Ryan Garcia. What's gonna happen?
Nah, right, like
I'll beat his
Ryan does
motherfucking
some
ass. He's
decent.
trash.
Oh, Mick, stop.
Damn.
Shelton, stop, man. This is where you
Yo,
lose
Ryan
credibility.
Ryan
Ryan's
Ryan is
fucking trash.
essentially he's just he's kind of like a spoof. I'll just say that he's a spoof. He's a good spoof. I think he's like Jake Paul ish. I think that's where he's
Yeah,
at
that's
in
what
his
Ryan
level. I
is.
think
He's in
he's
that category. That
How many
that's
motherfucker
Hey,
ain't
Olympic
shit.
Shelton,
champions
you'll
has
get
Jake
knocked
Paul
out
been?
against Ryan. Quit playing,
Hey,
bro.
on
Like,
my
you
mama,
don't
Ryan
if
lose
brings
this
a
hold
fight.
on,
fights,
listen,
man.
listen. If he would have never cheated versus Devin Haney, win there and fucking lost, y'all niggas would not be saying this.
Exactly.
Bro, again, he didn't that's
Yeah,
the
there was a
no
lot of
no
problem.
people.
no
Yeah,
That's
no
He
the
did
but
yeah,
not cheat
wait,
problem.
against Devin
Alan, wait,
Haney,
yeah,
man. That was the
Alan,
Haneys. They were
you
cool with
got
Victor
but
Conte. Y'all
people
even
in
just
but
here
gotta
even
last
work,
night
man.
doing it.
Y'all
That
slow for
Salido
real.
done this to
but let's
Lomachenko. Salido done that, but like Salido was overweight as well when he fought Lomachenko. Same as Ryan
well,
Garcia was with Devin.
yeah,
Hey,
and the
So
thing
Mick,
is,
Mick,
even in that
hold on.
Ryan Garcia, even against that Garcia Haney, you got to admit, Ryan Garcia was looking real stupid in that fight. Like what he was doing, like technique, it was more about Devin just
Do
not
you mean
being disciplined.
laying out Devin Haney with the left hook
I
and
don't
boxing
give a damn
combinations?
about. No,
Hey,
I don't
he
give a damn.
barely
Like
beat the
his
Duarte dude.
boxing, I'm talking about
You're
Now
his
just
he
gonna
boxing
stopped
complete
Duarte.
ability.
Get
complete.
out of
You're gonna
here.
Man,
completely
get the
forget about
What
the
are
dude.
you
left hook
talking? What
No,
did
that
Kenny
had
Smith do
I,
Devin
with
Haney
Duarte?
ass
I'll wait.
ass
no,
up,
I'm not.
face down.
I
What
don't
hip
give
is
a
gonna do?
damn. I don't give a damn about that left hook. Yes, he landed, but
Shelton,
when it comes to boxing, he looked like shit. He looked like
Okay,
Shelton,
shit in that
Okay,
fight.
but
that's
he
why
landed
Ryan
in
stopped
the
Luke
first
Campbell.
round
Hey,
though.
Mick, is Luke Campbell a
I've got.
decorated boxer?
There we
Speak on
go.
that, Mick.
He's a gold medalist, and I'm a
Right,
gold
Hey,
exactly,
medalist.
go see
Mick.
how old he was at the time.
Don't matter. He stopped him.
Mick,
That don't
Body
Oh,
matter,
check.
gang.
Luke
Getting
Okay,
off
Campbell,
the
Luke
how
Campbell,
canvas.
wait,
old was
Luke
how old
Campbell
was
was no
Loma
let me
when
winning
let me
Haney
let me
time.
beat
say this to
Loma?
Mick. Hold
How
He
on.
only
old was
lost to
Let me say
Loma
this
when
to Mick.
Haney
Before
beat
that,
when
he
Haney
was
beat
in
So
his
him?
Shelton, I've
prime.
got a question for you.
Luke was in
Let me
his
What
say
is
this question,
only
Mick,
Canelo
right
got
was in
quick.
his prime.
Hold on,
what's
Mick.
it?
Let
Hold
me
on,
say
hold
this to
on. Let
you.
me go. Let
Mick,
me
you're a
go,
better
y'all.
boxer than Ryan Garcia, and we all know you ain't shit. So if you
Which
ain't shit,
Damn.
he ain't shit.
what's the only
And Devin
boxing
ain't
match
shit.
to what's the only boxing match to finish 117, 110, but only had 9 rounds?
Oh, I've never heard of that motherfucker. Where's that at?
Oh, I'll be right back.
Talking about
Behave
you're talking
yourselves.
about the Shushu Carrington and Castro fight.
How the fuck can it be 117, 110? It can't be. It's only 9 rounds.
That's what
It
Alan
can't
Day
be.
said yesterday.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
What
yeah, that's
Wow,
Alan
so
Day
the
impossible,
said.
fix
bro.
was in.
Yeah, that's impossible, bro. Don't
Wow.
work.
Thank you.
We all knew Shushu was gonna win. He was
Hey,
gonna
Mick,
win
maybe
one
he
way or
was on a
another.
20-point must system, Mick.
Uh,
Hey, but hey, Castro tough dude, man. He a good fighter.
Maybe
Castro's
it
not
was
had
a
a win.
20-point must
Like,
system.
yeah, and Castro's not had a win in that division in 5 years. Last win in the division
Hey,
was
but that don't take
2021.
away your talent, though.
Mick
Like that doesn't
and
take away how
Castro
good
was
you are.
inactive for over a year. Y'all know Shushu was there to beat him. Like y'all gonna act
Castro
like it was
got
this
his ass
amazing victory.
kicked. Just accept it.
Yeah.
Castro
No,
went in
we
there and
know,
got
but
knocked
that's
the
what you're
fuck out.
supposed to do,
Just accept it.
right? Figueroa already stopped Castro like 4 years ago.
Shelton,
We know
your
Castro
boy
was
almost
there to
got dropped.
lose.
Carrington almost
Come
got
on,
dropped.
Huh?
gang. Y'all
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
act
I
like
saw that
Carrington,
shot
Castro's
to
this
the head.
boogeyman.
That shot to the head where he lied and said it was to the back of the head. No, it was to the top of the head.
Hey, hey,
It
hey,
almost knocked him out.
Ray
can we
Vargas is
talk
a champ
about
anyway, so
the
Castro was a
real
second place kind of cat. He never won his big
like the
fights.
real
Y'all
one two
know
six
that.
champion Ray Vargas. He's not give up his belt yet. He's still got the
Ray
belt.
Vargas is like 90 years old. Fuck that dude.
He's still got the belt though, Shelton.
Well,
hey,
somebody need
can
to
Aye.
we
strip his punk
hey
ass.
Who
can
did he lose to? Didn't he lose
Need
to
can
to.
we
somebody?
talk about the real slick black boxer in Xander Zayas? Or
Man,
am I the
Don't
Wow.
lie to
am,
that.
How the
am
hell
I
when did he
Xander's am I
when did he
Xander's
turn skin tone?
am I Xander's biggest fan here? I guess I'm the only Xander fan
No.
in this
I'm a
No,
big
room.
no, you're
Xander fan.
not. No, you're
Definitely
not,
not.
Alan.
I'm a
You are
huge
the only
Xander
one
The
who
head.
real
I
are.
mean, you were that
Xander
big a
Xander
fan that you
Zayas
didn't even
made
go
me
to
a big
fight.
fan last night, man. He really
Make
did,
it the
the,
man. Like,
floor.
the
cause I'll
real
say
slick
this.
black boxer. Y'all was
Hold on,
calling at the T.O. Xander's the real
hold
slick
on,
black boxer,
hold
man.
on. Let
What
me
are you
say this,
talking about?
Alan. I think Xander did a hell of a job in Puerto Rico. He was clearly outboxing him, frustrating Abasu with his jab and the movement. But what really impressed me about Xander, man, was the fact that he was willing to put on a show, man. Like he stood in there and traded with Abasu in the middle of the ring when he didn't have to. That
Oh,
like I
Yeah,
tip my
I want to
hat to
he was
piggyback.
that,
having
man.
fun.
Wait up, Alan Day.
He
Wait
was
up.
having fun in there, man. He
No,
was
for
Not
having
only
sure,
fun.
for
that,
Hey,
sure.
he made Nick's boy cry in the ring, and that's how you know that motherfucker's
Man,
capable as
y'all gotta
well.
chill. Make my dude,
Ah, look,
man.
yeah, fun truck. You done that, but like, what did your boy do? What did your boy do?
yeah,
What did
hey,
your boy
he
do?
he
He
good
he
didn't
laid
point.
a
even win
goose
a
egg.
round.
He
He
laid a
didn't
goose egg.
even his own father couldn't give him a round. So shut the
Where's your
fuck up.
power, bro?
That dude said
Shut the fuck
he said
up.
his tits.
Your boy even hates himself.
Mhm.
Dude, hey, his dad said hit him. That was his instructions. He said hit him. Like what the
Hey,
hell?
Hey,
Hey
Truck,
man,
you my guy, man. But
he
you have me.
fried you, Fun Truck,
I
man.
was
He
watching
fried
your
you.
little lives, and I was like, man, Tio might be able to pull it off. And then he went in there and fucking
damn! I
shit
had
the
you guys
bed,
fooled.
Hey,
man.
Huh?
I've been telling y'all
Oh.
since day one
I
that
just
boy
cooked.
has
I was
zero
just
I
cooking
swag.
fuck with
Caesar
you, Truck.
cheddar.
I fuck with you, Truck.
Hey,
I cooking.
Hey, Truck,
Tio
when do
was
you go live
Tio
again,
should be
man? I'm gonna
mad
try to
at
pop out.
Tomorrow.
So,
Tio should be mad at Fun Truck. He
What was
started
that,
talking
Truck?
shit. I took a round from him.
I,
Live,
I,
I took a
Yo,
round from
definite,
him live in the fight. I'm like,
definite,
yo.
I'm
like
Well,
definite. I
I
agree,
want to speak
Alan.
on that. I want to speak on
Alan, like
that.
I think the key to it was that Shakur seen all the breakdown videos, the showbiz, fun truck, HLD, like the back and forward things, all like the things Shakur does wrong. Look at all these things that Tio does great, and then like
hmm
I think it might be your first subscriber, fun truck.
That's
I
real
reckon.
talk. Real
I
real
reckon what
talk.
it is. Like a man that goes about with a cheese head. The other one does Uber Eats on YouTube Live. Another
Listen,
and
I text.
HLD we didn't know
Damn.
what he does. But like I think you gave Tio's game plan away.
Hey,
Hey,
but listen, I'm gonna say this. Hold on.
I sent
Wait, can I say two
Shakur a
things?
text
Go
live
ahead.
in the third
Hey,
round, and I
hold
said
on, y'all. Truck. Hey, hold on.
10-2.
Radio. Truck was next, man. He's been trying to say something for a while. Go ahead, Truck.
Okay. I'm still having a tough time process how the fuck Tio did only won one round. But I'll say this to wrap it up. Watching the first 30 seconds,
Pause.
watching Shakur land the very first jab on Tio as Tio was coming in that first round, I knew that it was over right away.
Hey,
I knew
cause
that.
How
Front
many
Truck, you know
lives do
why?
you?
Hold on. Let me say this, Mick. Cause you know why Front Truck? You didn't really think T.O. was gonna win. You just wanted
We
Shakur to
can't
lose.
hear you, Yan. You
Yeah,
gotta speak up.
absolutely.
You what fun truck?
I don't think you really
Basically,
wanted T.O. to win. I think you just wanted Shakur to lose, in my opinion.
nah, nah.
That's kind of what it
No,
sounded
he
like to
was
me.
a
Blood
like
child.
you were the Joseph Goebbels Teofimo Lopez propaganda, basically.
No,
Now,
Yayan's
now,
up to
in
Somebody
Yayan's up
got
to
fairness,
like their
something.
in
Like
alternator of loud
fairness,
ass fan. Y'all
wait,
gotta mute up if you're like by the warehouse or some
like
shit.
that's what it
hey,
was fun truck. Look at
in
all this great
fairness,
things
I
that
think,
Teo
I
does, and
think,
look at all this bad that he does. There was never ever look at all the good things Shakur does and all the bad things Teo does.
well,
Like
Hey, what you was gonna say,
in
Front Truck?
fairness to Fun Truck, I think that his
Or somebody
perspective
got
of that
feedback,
fight,
Marco.
his perspective of that fight was the same as Mick's perspective about Abed Abbas beating fucking Zayas.
yeah,
There's
at
no
least the
way in
past one.
hell,
At
there's
least the
no
past
way
one.
in hell
At
you
least the
thought that
past
fight
one
was
8 rounds on one card. Teo got a sympathy card and then a shouting out of his dad.
dude. That 8 rounds was a sympathy
Doing
card. I
it.
don't see how the hell did he get 8 rounds? Where did he get it from?
On the judge's scorecard.
Yeah, but come on, man. Whoever gave him 8 rounds need to be fired right now.
Oh, have you heard my new song yet? It's on Apple Music. Right, you ready for that?
I
Right,
I
you
could see
ready? Silence for it. You ready for this one song, right? It's there's only
That was
one
a
judge's
tip.
card, right? There's
That was a
only one judge's card, right? Walking along, singing a song. One judge's card.
Man, shout out to
Hey,
Mick,
Mick,
man.
Rocco,
116. Hey,
116,
who
man.
got that background
112.
noise?
Hey, hold on,
Hey,
Mick.
let
We gotta find
Mick
out where
is
that.
singing. Mick is serenading us. Pause.
Hold on. Hey, pause. We gotta find out where that's coming from.
Somebody got feedback, but I told Marco somebody got like their TV on in the back.
Yeah, I'm trying to mute everybody, but it's
It's
I
fucking
think it's
pervert.
Shelton.
Shelton's not on.
Oh,
It's
Oh,
usually it's
pervert.
him. It
It's
tried Deep
Serrata.
Woods.
Sarada, thank you. That's the last one, of course, I fucking checked.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Hey, Mo. I'm not Mo. Damn, I just did it. Front Truck, is it any truth to what I
Thank
said?
you, Marco. It's much better. Now I can like
Yeah,
hear
that was
people.
annoying. Fucking Sarada.
We can't hear
Fucking
you, fun
idiot.
fuck. He's
I
on mute.
wasn't really I wasn't pulling for Teal. I really kind of just wanted to see the underdog win. And if anything,
Nah.
I had yeah, no,
Why
truthfully,
did you say that, man?
Told you.
Come on, man.
Told y'all,
Bum.
niggas. I told y'all.
no, Yayan's right. Like I think I did want to see Shakur lose. I'll admit that. I don't.
That's all it is.
And
They just want to see us lose.
And you put all your eggs in with Teo.
It's more
Marco.
that it's more than that though, because I usually pull for underdogs like Jackie. You know, that's just the type of personality that I have. That's who I pick.
Nah, she don't got
It's a
no.
horrible underdog to root
Marco.
for, though. That's a horrible
What?
underdog to choose.
All right,
Can
Tio's
I,
a
bro.
Marco? Can I ask you this real quick? Hey, salute to you for doing your thing at the TL Shakur press conference. Like, were you able to like meet anyone there, or like, was there like any like positive things that you were able to take away from being
Salute to
there,
me
like
for
other
what?
than watching the fight?
Salute to me for what exactly? Darren, appreciate you. Marco, you coming up in the world. You deserve it. Thank you. Which one are you referring to
No,
exactly,
because I'm
Darren?
I'm saying it's like salute to you because it's like a big look. You're like with the media and shit at the little Tio and Shakur fight. I'm saying like, did anything come of it? Like,
damn.
you're
He
able to
said
like meet
little.
any
That's
Yeah,
DAZN
kind of
executive?
little.
why's it got to be little?
That's crazy.
That's just how I talk, Marco. It's not like it was obviously a massive event.
Yeah, I was, yeah, man. I'm trying to get my own show with the Zone. We're talking about that. Hopefully
Hey,
that'll
there you
happen.
go.
Yeah, it was good. It was good, man. No, it's definitely a step in the right direction. And yeah, I say it was dope. I was recognized a lot, which is very flattering. You know, it makes me realize even though I'm not making a lot of money, at least I'm known. You know what I'm
Your
saying?
face
Papoose
is
knows who's
known for sure, for
Papoose
sure.
knows whose you are.
Papoose came up to me. Papoose, yeah, he came up to me. That was dope. A bunch of people, a bunch of, I think it was a Mandalorian. That's the guy who I met in person.
Oh, from TBV,
Yeah, yeah, he
the
came up to me. He's like, "Yo,
Mandalorian.
what's up?" I'm pretty sure it was him. But yeah, and a bunch of people randomly. And I was dope. I mean, even when I sat down in my row, the dudes knew who I was. Like, it's cool. It's cool. It doesn't pay my bills, but it's definitely shows
Hey,
It's a
promise.
brotherhood, right?
hey,
Hey, but
Marco.
Marco, were you able to meet like Punch Drunk or Lowe's Boxing? Like
Yeah, I
them
was with
dudes,
Lo.
they must.
I was with Lo. I know Lo. I've met Lo before in person,
Yo,
tons of
no
times.
disrespect, but
Matt,
he looks short. Is he short?
Who?
Low.
Lo's about
Oh,
5'9", maybe a
average
little
height.
shorter than me.
Hey, but look though. What I was gonna say? Oh, the Teach dude. You said you met Teach. You talking about the dude that be in the set?
Who?
Teach.
Yeah, I met Teach. Yeah, he comes in here sometimes.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool.
Man,
Yeah.
hey Marco, Lo's my guy. Like he be on here, he be on TBV, he be on Johnny's. Shout out to Hangout Spot. But he was saying so he called into Johnny's drunk the day of the fight, and he was saying it was the Illuminati. He was saying all types of shit. Like what was he saying in the arena? He was
Yeah,
just like speechless.
he
That's
drinks a
sad.
lot. He drinks a lot. Not a lot, but here I'll show you. This was me and him at he took this, I think.
He was hammered.
Marco ain't outside, yo, bro. We got my boy Marco out fucking side. Yo, Ness, Two Tone, Johnny, yo, Marco. Where we at, Marco? MSG, show. We in the city. We outside. Feet on land, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, niggas be shitting on my man Marco. Like Marco don't be outside, but guess what, yo, Marco, we outside, Marco. Where we at? Where we at?
Yo, can I say
Wait,
something
who
real
shit?
quick
What was
about
he
Lowe?
referring to,
Let me say
Marco?
something about Lowe's. Lowe was on here before the fight, showing a video of like standing next to Senior, and like Senior didn't even acknowledge the motherfucker. He was just like kind of putting the
Yeah.
camera in his face. He was just like,
Yeah, that's what I
"I'm
said
here
in the
with."
chat.
Yeah.
Nah, like was cool. Like what I find strange is like see like the stats on fighters and things like that. Johnny was saying last night that their T was 5'9", and Johnny like 5'9's not really braggy, and Johnny was like I'm 5'9", and Tio's much smaller than me. So like I think some of these like fight metrics are way off. He says Tio can only be 5'7" at the most.
Yeah, they say they had it Teal being taller than Shakur.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I told y'all who was the bigger fighter, man. All you had to do is watch boxing. The shit is in your face, man.
Yeah, but
I'm, I'm
boxing is weight, bro. You make weight no matter how tall you are,
I'm
man.
telling you.
No, but
Look at
they
Pandora.
do. You know who really lies about their height? The Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. That motherfucker like portrays himself as
yeah.
6'9", but he's been next to someone who's 6'6" or 6'5", and they're the same height.
No,
Aye, and there's like a
he's probably about 6'7".
No, he's definitely bigger than
I
that.
have a
no,
question
he's
for
That's a
all the
not.
big
Shakur
motherfucker.
fans.
No,
I
he's
have a
not.
question.
Mick, speak
I
on
have
it,
a
Mick.
Let
question.
me finish this. Alberto's
Let
right
me
because
speak.
he's
Well,
had
let Mick go,
he's
y'all.
been standing next to there was a basketball player he was with
Mm-hmm.
Dude,
who
Deontay Wilder is a true 6'6", man.
You met
who
Deontay
cares about
Wilder?
Johnny Wilder? Right, but Tyson Fury's certainly no 6'9". Aye, there was some basketball player and he was like, I'm 6'7", and he was taller. Well, we're
Listen,
6'8".
listen.
Let me get the
Nobody
floor.
lied
I have a
more about
question.
their height than basketball players. I'm telling you that right now.
They do. They boost it up. Yep.
Well,
Yeah,
it was
Wait,
basketball
I have a
players.
question. I have two
well,
questions now.
well. Wait to finish one, Chuck. So he said the basketball player was like, "Look, you can take my height than now." And the Caney's height, and then they had him standing next to Tyson Fury, and the photo in Tyson Fury was shorter than him.
Did you look at his
Basketball
feet?
players
He
are
had
always
I have a
slow.
question.
he
I have a
probably had
question for all the Shakur
platform
fans.
shoes, bro.
Hold on. Radio, let Truck go, man. He was next.
Will Shakur ever take a 50-50 fight where it's a pick'em fight, or even an underdog where like
Let me
He
Crawford
let me
was an
just
answer.
underdog?
did.
Let me
No,
finish.
Let
Let
of
Tio
me
was
course
finish.
supposed to
not.
be
me
50-50, bro.
Of
No,
course
According,
not.
no.
Wait, let me
Of
ask. Let
course
me
he
finish
won't.
asking
according
the
to
Yeah,
you, it
he
question.
was
did.
fifty
I don't
fifty
What
know
kind of
fun
about
truck.
question is
Shakur,
that?
but that was
Y'all
supposed
be
to be a
All you
hating.
Fun
fifty-fifty,
truck,
motherfuckers
get
are
the
bro.
fuck out of
Shakur
here,
fans,
man.
okay?
Golly, look at the
Let me
He
hate
answer.
won't.
just asking that
Let me.
Like
question.
All right, let me
No,
answer that.
Truck, you
Let
my
me answer
guy. I
that.
fuck with you the
Hey, go
long
ahead.
way, but
Shakur
that was
Stevenson will
supposed
never
to
have
be
a
a fifty-fifty
50-50 fight
fight.
on paper because he'll always be the heavy favourite, no matter who
Correct.
he
Well,
fights.
basically it. I mean, there's
Yeah, that's
nobody.
it.
But
There's
but
nobody in this.
using
Wait,
betting odds
Unless
to
he
You
fights
judge a
guys, you
50
Javante.
guys,
using
you guys,
betting odds to judge a 50-50 fight
dude. It ain't no.
is incorrect. It's not a value.
I'm telling
It's
you,
not the balance of probability.
but you
Exactly.
can't. Shakur can't help the fact that ain't nobody on his level.
both
That's the same
both
thing
three,
that we had with
Mick,
Bud.
both 3-1 favorites won this weekend. That's all I'm gonna
No, but
say.
like fun truck, but you're using that as like a metric to judge how close the fight is.
It
When
is.
when that's only one person's
Yeah,
opinion.
that's terrible.
Mick,
So
I
hold
mean,
on,
but
No,
hold on,
wait,
hold
But
on.
how
no,
are
no,
you
wait, no,
I
no, no,
surprised?
think
no,
you're
no, no,
talking
wait,
about
Alan,
like
So
Alan,
hold on,
Alan,
opinions
wait
listen,
here
there.
listen.
versus
You
their
know nothing about
casinos.
betting. You know nothing
Fun
about
truck,
this.
fun
So
truck. You
That was quick,
picked
love.
fucking
Marco,
good
go
Tio.
and get the starting. Pat,
Hold on, let
pat,
me say
pat,
this,
pat,
mate.
pat,
Hold on.
pat, pat,
Like
pat,
you
pat.
picked Tio. How can you ask if it's can it be a 50-50 fight when
Oh
Because
you
he's trying
picked
to judge
God.
it
Tio?
on betting odds. That's why, and you can't
Yeah,
judge
that
a
Mick,
you
I just
can't
said
judge it
that.
on that.
Like Mick, I just said
You
that, bro.
can't
It's
judge it
like,
on that.
okay, on
Sorry, let me go.
paper it was 50-50, but we can't control what the casinos do in Vegas, bro.
Aye.
Like you come on,
Yeah,
man.
correct. Like try to judge that and how how much a fighter's got
Listen,
a chance to win. The laws of probability are
man,
not used in
it
betting.
was it was
Right.
It's no heads or tails.
it was idiots out there who really picked Canelo over Bud. Come on now. It was
Man, there's
some
a
real idiots out here picking Canelo when boxing truth was in your face. It's like boxing.
yeah.
Just look at boxing.
I
Don't look
mean,
at Vegas. Look at boxing.
there's
Okay.
idiots about that thinks that Shushu Carrington's
Jeez,
like a top 3 pound for pound fighter in the other way, isn't he? Like they're the real idiots in the world that didn't think Inouye's a pound for pound fighter. Certainly didn't think he's
Hey,
in the top
honest.
5.
Hey Mick, I think like Alan just said, right? We like Canelo was the heavy favorite with Vegas and the casinos, but like he had been slowing down his last 3 fights. He didn't look all that impressive.
bro.
I
I don't
think the
care
same.
what speed
I
he
think
was at. He
no.
wouldn't beat. He wouldn't
Hold
beat
on,
Bud in any
radio.
era,
Hold on, radio. Let me say this right because I
Mm,
don't want to lose my train of thought. I think we could say the same for Nui, right? He's gotten dropped his last couple fights. He went the distance with Picasso, who was a prospect. I think if Bam could catch Inoue in the next year or two, I think Bam could get in because Inoue is on the decline, right? Like we got to use
bro.
our eye.
I don't know. But look,
Bro,
hold on.
I'm
I think
picking Bam
I
over
Fuck
think
the
Inoue.
fuck the size difference.
yeah.
Fuck the size difference. I'm saying
No,
skill for
anybody else.
skill.
The issue Bam's got is coming behind him, no in front of him. He's got Tomoya Suboy and his mandatories waiting on him. So he's either going to have to
Listen,
rush the fight in a way or he's going to have to
But
fight
but
Suboy.
but Inoue
Alan,
can
you
win the
didn't know
fight,
what you're
man.
talking about, so let the expert speak here. So Suboy's in the mandatories awaiting Bam.
well, I mean, he's saying if it happened in the future, he said within a year or two. He's not talking
That
about
ain't gonna
next.
happen in a year or two, bro. And
But
always
that's what
already in the
you're
Listen,
business.
saying.
I don't think
But
the fight's
Alan,
gonna happen at all.
if you like
I
didn't
don't
try
think,
and shout out everybody and listen,
bro.
that's how it'll have to happen quicker than that because you'll either lose to
I do
Suboy.
not. I do
He'll
not
either
think
lose
the
to
fight will
Suboy on
happen.
the way up or lose to
I do not
Suboy.
think the fight's gonna happen.
Let
I'm
Mick
just
go,
telling you that
Alan.
right now. Well,
Well,
he's trying to argue the fact if it's not gonna happen. I'm just saying
how,
I don't think
how
the
do you
fight's
know?
gonna happen. I
But
don't think
how
it's
Well,
is
he's
gonna
gonna
happen.
well, he's
This is
gonna be
my
forced into
opinion.
it.
I
Well,
don't think it's gonna
here.
happen. But
Well,
if it do, I got Bam.
what you don't think and the balance of probabilities completely different things, right? So he's either gonna have to force to go up to fight anyway or he's gonna have to fight Suboy. There's one or the other. And he's gonna be stuck one way and he's gonna have to fight in the year.
What?
That's what's gonna happen.
You
That's
say
what's
fight?
happening.
You say fight? Inoue or who?
Exactly.
you
So you don't even know what you're talking
just
about.
made his
So
point, Alan.
You said no. I said who? What are you talking about?
come on,
Who
he'll
are you
have to
talking?
fight.
You're not following these weight divisions closely. We can see that clearly.
What are
He'll
you
have to
talking about? I'm telling you, I do not believe the fight's gonna happen. That's all I said. I'm not talking about the
yeah, he's
weight
gonna have to fight
divisions.
one or the other.
Listen.
Abdullah,
Before
you
that
think
fight
he's gonna have to
happens,
fight
I
Abdullah?
bet, I bet, I bet Mick will fight Caesar Seta before
No,
that
I just
fight
pack
ever happens.
I pack Caesar up in the
Wait,
boxing
what?
boys ever.
You say
I
you
can
say who has to
Alan,
fight Abdullah? Who?
Alan, what are you even talking about? We're not even talking about Abdullah Mason. What are you
I'm
talking about
trying to
here?
think. I can't understand what you're saying, bro. I'm trying to figure out who you said. Inoue or who? Who else?
Sue
Who?
Boy for the 15th time. Go and look at that. What did Alan? You know that much about Bam Rodriguez. Go and check who his
Bro,
mandatories are
I
and come
just couldn't.
back.
Bro, you speaking fucking spit. I couldn't understand what you were saying.
No,
I
clear the
understood it,
earwax out.
Alan.
Clear the earwax out.
Bro, everybody can't hear that shit, man. I couldn't hear that shit.
No,
Ain't my
You,
fault.
well,
you, you just didn't
everybody
Yeah,
understand
else
him,
knew I was
Calvin.
let me
You
talking
didn't
about.
You're just
understand him.
can I get the
over talking him,
floor?
Alan. That's a 10-8 round for Meg. I'm gonna keep
Can I
Well,
get
it.
the
I'm gonna
floor
keep it
real
G.
quick?
Bro,
I need to
whatever
review.
round you. Huh?
I need to review something that Mick said. If you'll let me have the floor for more than
on
10
you go.
seconds without getting cut off here. Okay. Mick is telling everyone that the betting odds are not a good indicator of a fight probability, when in fact they are. See,
No,
the odds, wait up, Mick, the odds are set by the casino, right? And
incorrect.
then they are odds makers are making them. Then they are
No,
constantly adjusted by the way by real money flows from thousands of people. So it's basically a crowd-sourced prediction market, and
no,
yes, it is. That's why
no,
I bring up the betting odds, because it's
no.
the people
That's
that are
not.
putting
That is
in.
completely untrue.
No.
So then, how is that
How
untrue?
can you just
Because
how
they're
can
not
you
this.
just
Well, Alan, let me explain this to him. Because the odds are not balanced on either side. So if you've got minus 300, it should be plus 300 the other side. Yes or no?
Yes.
So that's why probability doesn't work, because if you've got a minus 300, the other one's going to be probably plus 145, but plus 200, because it's no worked out exactly 100% because they're scalping the market. What it is you have overruns. Betting odds are no made up on 100%. Betting markets are made up in about 130%. That's why it's not a fair balance probability.
Okay, but the betting odds also hit 65 to 70% of the time. So
Hey,
I would say that's
Trump,
I mean,
front Trump.
what's up?
Going forward, going forward now, like Shakur's probably always going to be the favorite going forward now. You know that, right?
Without a
Will
doubt,
he
we know
will
that.
he take a 50-50 fight?
What's a
Oh,
50-50
what's a
fight?
50
If,
fight?
Okay,
Yeah,
what
what
would
is
be
a
a
if he's
50-50?
50-50
always the
fight,
favorite,
Keyshawn,
bro?
how can it be
Keyshawn,
50-50?
Devin
Oh,
Haney,
shut up,
Devin
Funchal.
Haney,
So that'd be a 50-50
Devin
fight
Haney,
on
Devin
David,
Haney.
David, David, David Haney,
hold on. Fuck that.
Devin Haney.
Hold on, Mick. So you saying if he fight Keyshawn right now, that'd be a 50-50 fight on the sports books?
Probably Keyshawn will probably
Get the
be the
fuck out of here.
favorite.
No,
Get the
because you've
fuck.
only seen
Nah,
What? Come
bro,
on.
no,
nah,
because you
man.
how many things have you ever seen that's been plus
I
100 and
feel
plus
like he
100?
trolling us. Chuck's super
Like,
smart, man. I think he's trying to get
He's
us
just,
nah,
to get
no,
riled
he's
up.
trolling. He's
he's
trolling,
just
I
man.
a
think
bum,
so.
man.
Just a
He's
little
just
bit, but
a
I still fuck with him the long way.
he is just a hater. He is just a
Hey, but that's
hater.
what you gotta do, man. When you're running a show, like if you're just saying the same shit that everyone else is saying, like you don't stand out. People have no reason to watch you. So salute to Truck, man. He's bringing something different into the game. It's just
If
an
you understand,
alternative way of thinking.
if he understood risk
No, he's
management, he
not.
would
No, he's not.
understand
A
that
troll is a
probability is
troll.
no
You
factored into
know,
betting.
he's trolling, man. He ain't bringing shit new to the table. Trolls been around for
Except that it hits
100,000 years,
70
man.
around
Hold
70% of the
on. So
time.
come on, but you don't believe
But
that.
you're
Hey,
saying it has
Alan, the
some
You
numbers
don't
idea.
say
believe that
no,
though, Mick.
Alan.
I
The
mean,
numbers
Wait
look
there.
different.
Hey,
Truck's channel is booming. Like you gotta
technically,
Would
chill,
you
man. Put
would
some
you
respect.
no.
okay, let me ask you a question.
There you
Would you
go.
accept something that's crowdsourced,
Let
Mick,
me get
without
this
the
real quick.
betting
Let me get
odds?
this real quick.
Wait,
Just
wait.
probabil just
Cash 100.
straight up.
Hold on. Cash 100. CJ is Mick a racist? Where's the paperwork? Ha 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 ha.
I don't
We
know
can
who
wrap
that
this.
is.
We can wrap it up,
I
Mick. But
I don't
I'll
know
just
who that is,
ask it.
buddy.
He can't produce that,
Wait.
Marco.
So fun truck. You're
hold on.
going to
Let
say
me.
it hits 60 or 70% of the time. Aye, somebody's got to win. Somebody's got to win.
Right.
But
Come on, man.
are they the correct
Shakur just took a
odds?
50-50 fight, man. Let's not start hating
Let's
because we
just
want to
get
see him losing shit.
let's just get away from this talky 50-50 fights and Dean betting odds, because it's risk management. Like, do you think that like Noya Winaway is like minus 60,000 to beat Alan Castro? Do you think that's the true odds yet? No, they just didn't want to. They didn't want to take risk on it, so they'd make one really, really, really short, and the other one not as big it's supposed to be. And you'll say, "Oh, the favourite will win 60 or 70% of the time," but they are not the true odds because the book market is at 120 or 30%.
And,
That's why.
and look, if you know betting, the
It's called
fucking bet.
overruns.
Listen, the betting odds is so they don't they lose as much. I mean, they don't lose as much money as possible. So if fucking Shakur is a negative 300 to, and you put $100, you're only gonna win 30. So it's like, you know what I'm saying?
No, but look, that's why there's an overround in it. So what they'll do is, if somebody goes in, usually big syndicates and things like that, that'll try to put large money on, that'll move the line. But they're only when you put that one on there and you move the line with one bookmaker or one casino, they're putting it on the next casino. Like they're
Well, maybe if
no way
Mick
for
wasn't
the
so scary, we could have probably saw
for the
something
line
else.
for the line that they're using. It's, if you want to really look it up, the lines that are being used are
Does
no
anyone
proper.
does anyone
That's
feel bad
simple.
for Rob betting $1,500 on Teal? I would have never done
Hey
that shit.
man, listen.
Yeah,
Foolish.
like to put his balls on the line.
Hey,
So what's wrong with
shout out
that?
to Rob, man. He clearly got the money to lose. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a fun truck, a fool and his money are destined to part, bro. That's you got to take that one on the chin.
I know he was
That was
sick. He
crazy.
that boy went one round. I know he was sick.
Oh,
I know at least he paid people for their bets, but
I hear
that's a
you,
whole
Mick.
different
It,
story.
Sorry, I
if
hear
it
you,
wasn't
Mick.
CJ, it would have been someone else, truck.
So I get what you're trying to say, Mick. We can revisit this
Do you understand
conversation.
arbitrage betting? Do you understand
Yeah,
arbitrage?
I do I get you what you're saying, the risk management. But
So arbitrage.
let me restructure my argument then, because but we'll revisit that another day on the punch
Is it
drunk
going to
show.
go on against another elite top contender? That's all you've got to say.
All right.
Yeah, I think he will. I think if he fights another champion at 140, he's already doing it.
There we go. That's
You
what
know
you're
what I'm saying?
trying to get at fun
Me
truck.
personally, I don't like the Conor Bill
Tio,
fight, but
Tio
I
was
get it.
100% a 50-50 fight in like,
In your opinion,
yeah.
As far as skill, and me, in my opinion too, as far as skill and like
if anything,
accomplishments, I
probably.
agree.
If anything, but it would have probably
Maybe
favoured
60
Tio.
40s.
I'd have
60
probably
40.
favoured Tio because he's fought at the weight.
No, I would have still favored Shakur. I think on the early streams I was
But
favoring
like,
Shakur 60 40.
he's got more questions about him going up there. Like, say
Well,
they're 50-50
Stylistically,
fight and all this kind of stuff, just all negative, want to take away from Shakur
Yeah, Shakur
and try to
washed
push into
Tio.
Shakur into like, or put people into like positions where it's never going to be that on a betting line. And it's just like people
I'll say
like
this before I dip out of here real quick. Shakur in one fight
the
in 12
narrative.
rounds transformed Tio's legacy. Now we're going to be questioning whether he was good all along.
yeah,
well,
well,
Marco did that
Well,
yesterday.
well,
that's
well, well,
true.
well.
Yeah,
I
He,
looked
you
at
know
that
what I'm
the day
saying?
on
that's
Trump.
how that's how
What's his
sad boxing
legacy?
is today.
What's his legacy? He's got three title defenses. Steve Claggett,
Josh
Jermaine
Taylor.
Ortiz, who was the other one he's had at 140?
Taylor.
Carlos Campos or whatever his name is. Campos.
No, no, because
Josh Taylor.
Josh Taylor he had no one of Josh Taylor he had Ortiz, Claggett,
Claggett,
Barboza.
Martin. Oh
Barboza,
yeah.
and Cambosos. That's his four title defenses, and he lost against Cambosos.
Oh, you said title defense. Okay.
So here we go. Like, so he's listed Cambosos and Shakur. So his three title defenses are Claggett, Barbosa, and Ortiz. Does that make him a Hall of Famer? That
I
people are
would love
talking
to see
about.
the Shakur versus Raymond fight, Raymond Mortai fight. Stylistically, that would be a good fight.
Another 10-2.
Yeah, well, no, I think he would do better because
I think he would too.
I
See,
But
think
when you,
his skill, his levels. I think he likes to box in. He's a pressure fighter that likes to fight his way in instead of a guy like Tio who lunges in. No fighter that lunges is gonna beat a boxer. If you
I agree.
lunge, you'll get
like,
killed. And
we
hey, and for the chat out there, that's how I had it a 10-2 fight. I
like,
knew Tio was a lunging fighter. That's how I knew he was gonna get blew up, by the way.
Hey, but
that's
Mortai,
it.
me, I like
Come on,
Mortai.
we really need to
Hold
get
on.
away from this stuff. Like, oh look, I'm so good. Look what I picked about 6 weeks ago. Like, let's look to the
Listen, hold on.
future.
I think the Mortai. I think if he fights, I think it'll be another like 10-2, 9-3. But I think
I
it'll
don't
be
think
more.
it will.
I think
I
it'll
don't think
be.
it will.
That's your opinion. I
No,
think it'll
I
be.
don't think it
Listen,
will.
hold on, nigga. Come on. But I think it'll be more competitive. If anything, I think like Bud Madrimov, that was competitive. Even though Bud clearly won, I think Shakur will clearly win. But it will look, Mortai will look good if that
Yeah,
makes
but
sense.
that's what you got to look for. A guy that's as dominant as Shakur, you want to look for stylistic matchups that will make us excited. We don't want to watch no boring fight, you know what I'm saying, where there's no competitive action. Like I was saying that we were gonna walk away from this fight and wondering why TO didn't do much. That's what I said on this panel. I think against
Yeah, what
against
Alan is
Raymond,
saying is
I
that we
think
need matchups that are going to highlight everything that Shakur does well and not put
no,
him in a position
no,
where
no,
he
no,
has to
no,
work for
no,
it.
no.
So let's put
Matchmakers,
him in with
there's a
guys where
no
Shakur will
matchmakers
never
have
Like,
a
have to
big
he'll never have to press
You
the
don't think
issue.
bro.
He'll never have to
Mortai
No,
will
no,
come
make
no.
him look good?
forward.
I'm
Alan,
Let's
saying
give
that
him as
matchmake,
let's protect him and
Alan,
give
I'm gonna
him
bro.
I'm gonna
all
be
as
Matchmaking
honest
is
with
easy
the
you,
thing
Alan.
in
matchups we could
boxing.
possibly get him.
No,
He's
Alan, I'm gonna
right.
be honest with
matchmaking is
you.
That's
the
what we got
thing.
to do.
No,
I think
matchmaking is
I
the
think
No.
thing.
you said
Yes,
Matchmaking
that,
is real
matchmaking
in
is a
boxing,
thing where you can give a favorable matchmaking or a
bro.
disfavorable matchmaking.
like,
No,
Is
Alan.
it
I
no.
think
Peta?
you
Is it
maybe said.
favorable
Matchmaking is real.
matchmaking for him?
I
Matchmaking
think
is real.
probably
We
over
want to see good
the
fights.
5 weeks, like talking about these fights, I think you probably said about 15 different things about this fight, but then pick out the one that did happen. Like, because people's changed their minds loads of times during this time. We talk about the same thing every single day. Like, we're still talking about like somebody that picked a result right 3 weeks ago or 7 months ago. Like, it's the opinions change and like The other thing is that every time you come on a stream, people say you say different things.
All right,
Like
so
opinions
let me
changing.
well, let me say this. Wouldn't we all would like to see a fight like a Shakur versus a mature Mason?
N- No,
You wouldn't want to see a mature Abdullah Mason against
what's
Shakur?
a mature Abdullah Mason?
Okay.
Mature Abdul Mason is a 147 pounder.
No, it's like another 4 years
Not
away.
necessarily. I think at 140, I think he would be tapping into that maturity.
I think it's just too little, too late. I think Shakur when Mason reaches his pinnacle, I think Shakur be on the way out. You know, maybe they still fight though.
Bro, what do
Who
you
knows?
how old do you
Hell
think
no.
Shakur is?
Nah,
Bro,
he's his Call of Duty buddy, bro. It's
the fuck.
okay. We know he don't
He's
want. We know the
28
guys that
and
would beat
Abdul
him.
Mason is
They just
21.
magically friends. He's just magically friends with the guys that would probably beat him.
Right,
No,
right,
he's
right.
he's he's friends
Yeah.
with
As
Keyshawn.
I
That's the
said,
fight. That's the only fight we've heard that won't happen.
as I
That's the
said on
only fight.
another stream earlier, like people have got these convinced that these were the four kings. One's never won a belt. One's never fought any of the other ones. Um, one's had three title defences, and like Devin Haney's done all right, really well actually. But like we're talking, people are calling them the four kings. Really, they fought. Tanks fought Ryan Garcia. Teofimo hasn't fought any of them. Then you had Devin fighting Ryan that got
Well,
overturned.
well, well, blame Top Rank,
We-
man.
We've had
Blame Top Rank.
look, we've had two fights or three fights in 10 years, and people are still calling them. Oh, they might be the four kings at one point. Look, then somebody says Shakur's a four-weight champ, and I went, so was Adrian Broner, but we're not calling him a four-weight king. We're not calling him the four kings of 30 years ago. Like people need to get
Yeah.
this out their head.
But it was
The four
debate.
kings were
Everybody
finished
knew the
products by the
Broner.
time they were 24 years old. All of them.
Yes,
Broner
They were
was
all
fake,
finished
and
man.
products. Hall
the
of
like people
Famers.
have got people's got like Tio in the Hall of Fame, and like possibly as a two-time lineal champion, but on these three title defences, and can you have
Man,
him in there?
man,
One
you
He's
of
can't
which he
do
should have
struggling.
lost.
that's not cool
Yeah.
though. That's not cool. You can't take a guy because he lost and then say he wasn't shit. We got to stop doing that, man. You got to stop
Like
throwing fighters away
True
because
that,
they lose.
Alan. True
no,
that, Alan.
but nobody's thrown him away. What are you
True that,
talking
John.
about?
True
Bro, you
that,
trying to
John.
make it seem like he was like you're trying to
No,
say he's
you've
the
been
dude was a
people
Hall of Famer before
True
this
that.
fight. He was a Hall of Famer before this fight. Stop
only
True.
that shit.
because you believe that. I mean, you
It's not
dig into
about what
it.
I believe. He got the
Well,
accomplishments to
what's he
prove it,
got?
bro.
What has he got that was Hall of Fame? What has he got that makes him a Hall of
All
Famer?
right, Mick. So who's your Hall of Famers? Who's your Hall of Famers? Tell me about the Europeans.
Spit
Tell me
at me, dog.
who you got. Who you
Come
got?
on, come on, you tell me how Tio's a Hall of
You
Famer.
kind of lost me, Mick.
Is Ricky Burns a Hall of Famer?
Ricky
He's
Burns is
better
the
Hall
GOAT.
of Famer than Tio. He's a
Okay.
Uh,
three-weight champ. He's
All
a
right.
yeah,
three-weight champ with 10
I'll have to
title
agree with.
defences, you
I'll have to
clown.
agree
He's
with
a
that.
three-weight world champion, the
But
only person for the UK ever with 10 title
I'll have
defences.
to agree with
You've
Oh,
got
that.
but we
three.
gotta we
But
gotta
Tio still
mention.
has a lot of time to go.
You've got three, and you've got three, and Tio's
And so
three title defences against Slater,
Is
Steve
Andy
Cargett.
Ruiz a Hall of Famer too? The first
Nah,
Mexican heavyweight
nah,
champion.
nah.
You're a
How is he a
fucking
Hall
Hell
of
hater,
Famer?
no.
man. You're a
How
fucking
is,
hater, bro. That's
how?
not. So how could you?
He's won. He's won one
Get
fight.
the fuck out of here.
He's won one fight in
Andy
6 years.
Ruiz is a Hall of Famer, bro. Stop that shit, man. Stop that shit, man. Stop
What?
that shit, man.
Andy Ruiz is a Hall of Famer.
Yes, he's a Hall of Famer.
Hasim Rackman's even in the Hall of Fame, you clown.
I don't give a damn. He's the first
He's
Mexican. If you're gonna use the first, he's the first Mexican
the
heavyweight
first
champion of the world. He's a Hall
three-weight
of
world
Famer.
champion
Stop
at
that,
the
man.
UK. Three-weight, no just one win as
Oh my
a
god,
title.
dude!
And he's
How
not
many weight
anyway,
classes at
and he's no
heavyweight, bro?
Mexican. He's born
How
in
many
America.
heavyweights at what? How many weight classes at heavyweight?
One.
Okay, so it's a different conversation. He's
No,
a
how is that?
heavyweight champion. He's a
How
heavyweight champion.
is Charles
That
Martin?
one
Is
fight
Charles
gives him
Martin a
in.
Hall of Famer?
Absolutely.
Is
That
Charles
one
Martin a
fight
Hall
gives
of
him in.
Famer? Is
That
Charles
one.
Martin a Hall of Famer? Well, shut
Okay.
the fuck up.
You shut the fuck up.
Well, Charles and is Andy Ruiz a Hall of Famer? Get
Andy
fucking out of
Ruiz
here.
is a Hall of Famer, man. Cut it
I
out.
maybe in like fucking Mexico, it might get like the Tijuana Hall of Fame or something.
Yeah, that's
Like,
where Ricky
get
Burns is a
fucking
Hall
out
of
of here, you
Famer in
clown.
Scotland or wherever you
Get
looking
fucking
that
out of
shit up.
here.
Motherfucker ain't no Hall of
Like,
Famer.
and
If
you
Andy
can't be
Ruiz ain't a Hall of Famer, fucking Ricky
no
Burns not
chance.
one either.
No, I didn't think Ricky Burns is a Hall of Famer. But he's
Hey
certainly
man,
got a
fuck all
bigger
that.
claim
Listen,
than
hold
Andy
on, listen,
Ruiz
fuck all
and
that.
fucking Teal.
Fuck all what y'all talking about.
And
Look, who do y'all think Shakur should fight next?
I like the Raymond Moritaya fight.
I
That's
do
a
too. I
oh,
like
unification
that.
bout.
Alan,
It's a good
do you
stylistic
actually
fight.
stay do you stay in
It's the
Mexico,
green
Alan?
card. It's a
I'm not
beautiful
mad
fight.
at
I'll
that.
take
I
it.
want, I want him to unify me personally, but I'm not mad at that fight. That's a good fight.
Like,
No, you know
Beautiful
what?
fight.
That's a good point. That's a good point, Yan. I'd want him to fight Gary Antoine Russell or Puello,
Ooh,
another
La-
southpaw.
Lamont
I
ooh.
Roach.
don't want to
hey,
see.
Alan Day, is John
Fuck,
Ruiz a
fuck.
Hall of
Real
Famer?
talk
I
a
don't want to
picture.
see.
Fuck,
I don't want to
I'm
see
tired
no
of that
Porio
wrestling.
Alan
fight.
Day, is John Ruiz a Hall of Famer?
Stylistically, I don't want to see that shit.
Is John Ruiz a Hall of
But
Famer?
yeah, I like it. I like
I'm over that
Yeah,
shit,
and I'm
man.
asking
We
okay.
moving on, bro.
that's a
But
good
is
fight.
Only
John
only
Ruiz a
soft
Hall of Famer?
touches. Only soft touches for Shakur.
He's the first
You're right, Alan.
Puerto Rican heavyweight champion of descent. So does that make John Ruiz a Hall of Famer?
Shut the fuck up. We moved on, man. That segment's over with.
Marco, get that deal. Pack him up. Pack him up.
That
Take your inbox.
Uh oh.
motherfucker. That motherfucker's saucy,
No,
salty
Hey,
ass
I don't
dude,
see
listen.
man.
anything.
Salty
Nothing.
ass
But
European, man.
I think yeah. What
Nope.
you
No
said?
packing up so
Oh,
far.
Gary Antoine Russell.
Yeah,
I think that's a good
that's
fight.
tell that motherfucker to send you
Puello.
50, Marco, if he trying to get me out of here.
Oh
Tell him
shit.
to send you 50.
Oh
That
shit.
weak ass shit.
And
Do
it
Skinny
could
you still
bitch
have
happen,
ass
access?
Ryan.
dude.
Peter? Do you still have
I think he
access to
Tell
that
him
should.
to
business
send you
account?
50, Marco.
Do you
Don't
still
I
have
mean,
tell him to
access
send
to
you
that
50.
business?
Russell's
Yeah.
fighting for the ring. He's
Yeah, tell
fighting
him
Do
on
to
you
the
send
ring
you
have
card at the end
50.
of this month.
Do you have access to that
Yeah.
PayPal still, Marco?
Tell
Because
him
it's
Huh?
a
to send you
business one,
50,
yeah.
Marco.
The
Tell
PayPal,
him to
yeah.
send you 50.
Right.
Don't
Okay.
yes,
Uh
tell him
oh.
to don't let them
Hey,
sit
who you think will
with
win?
his weak ass.
Mo.
I can't stand that motherfucker, boy.
Bye bye.
Yo. Bye. I didn't
Yeah.
get it yet. So far it's
Stick,
just
stick, stick
Hey,
that in
listen.
your
Hold
Hall of
on.
Fame.
Damn.
That's so
Who
weak.
you
That
think will
dude's so
win, Mo?
weak.
Stick.
He can't even have a boxing conversation, boy. That's
I'd have
nasty.
Shakur by like close
Because you,
split decision.
cause
oh
you
Ooh,
yeah,
can't hear
there
a
it is.
that's
conversation,
tough.
Alan.
He
That's
I
yelling
why.
think
Yeah.
at
Shakur
shut
watched
the
him too. I
fuck
think Shakur
up,
would beat him
man.
There it
Shut
is,
the fuck
Alan.
up.
I'm
Sorry,
He can't
sorry,
sir.
have a
Alan.
conversation,
Sorry,
boy.
Bye
sir.
bye.
Well, if anybody wants to get Alan back,
Hey, that was crazy, bro. He could
quick
have picked
time.
any name out of the hat, and he said Andy Ruiz.
Yeah. What?
Who said Andy Ruiz?
The fuck?
Fucking Alan.
That's why you
Alan
packed
said
him
Andy
The
up.
Ruiz?
fuck?
He said
That's
he's
why you,
Andy Ruiz, a Hall of Famer.
Who
That's
said
that's
that?
why I
that's
Alan?
packed him
ridiculous.
up.
Yeah, yo, what
Alan?
happened with Alan today, man? What the hell was that all about,
Like,
man?
that's why I packed him, because he says Andy Ruiz is a Hall of Famer. Basically, look, we're looking at what Tio's done, right? And when you break it down, he's had 3 title defences. He beat Loma and he beat George Taylor. And his title defences are Claggett, Ortiz, and Barbosa. And he lost to Cambosa. And people are saying, is that really a Hall of Fame career? But we've been led to believe that Tio was a Hall of Famer. But when you sit and you stand back and you look at that, that's tough. That's tough to get in there.
I mean,
Hey
guys have
man.
been put in the Hall of Fame for less, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like I actually couldn't believe. See, when you look at his body work and Devin Haney's body work, when you go look at the names on Haney's resume, you could understand how he's a Hall of Famer.
Hey, Mick, I just missed by 2.5 of 1,000 votes to get in the Hall of Fame.
It's like, aye, they're like, aye, Andy Ruiz should be in. Like what?
That's a
That was crazy.
that's a crapshoot too, man. Like, I mean, good fights get you into the Hall of Fame. You know that, right?
Aye, look. The other thing is that like people make picks and do whatever. Like people here, like there's a narrative that people start off at one point and end up at the complete other point in 4 months' time and say, by the way, I actually said that about 3 weeks ago. And you're like,
At,
I
at one time, they had so much of a hard time to get fighters in there. They had to change. They had to check because it's some book. They had to change what can get them in there and what kept them out
like
because
we did
a lot of fighters didn't qualify. Their qualifications were so high. They're like this era is never going to happen again. So they had to lower it down.
like
Yeah, well now they have the old timers and they have the new timers now, right? They
Yeah,
separate them out.
Yep.
Like the right in the chat. Like I actually don't think Anthony Joshua is a Hall of Famer either. And like that's what he's putting him in there on, is beating Anthony Joshua. Would you say Daniel Dubois is a Hall of Famer for beating Anthony Joshua?
Not even close, man. Come on, man.
It's like,
I mean, it's tough because Anthony Joshua's has surpassed. He's gone beyond just the boxing, right? He's kind of like a
yeah,
cultural figure in the UK now. So it's tough, right? Because how do you delineate how much of it is like the commercial part
He'll
and how
probably
much
get
of it
in.
is
He'll
the
probably
boxing
get
part?
in, but not Dubois.
but I can't see how he does, because like
Yeah.
his big win is Klitschko, and as I said, there's other fighters that's beat Klitschko over the years, team titles off them. Like, I'm sure Hasim Ratman beat Lewis and Klitschko, and he's not in there. So like I don't.
Oh,
That's true.
I think Eddie Hearn will give as many hand jobs as possible to get
Yeah.
Anthony Joshua
But
in the Hall of Fame, bro.
there's only 7 UK fighters in there. 7.
Mm-hmm.
And that's Buchanan, Froch.
The last one that
Buchanan,
made it was
Froch,
Ricky Hatton, right? Ricky Hatton was the last one.
Calzaghe. Well, Nigel Benn just got in.
Yeah. Same
So there's
thing.
Ben Hatton, Froch, Nassim, Lewis, Buchanan, and
Yeah.
Calzaghe.
Kazagi, yep.
I can't see how Joshua gets in there. Like, I can't. I can't.
Froch getting in there before Nigel Benn is crazy to me.
I think it was made on Froch's. As I said to people the other day, that like the Super Six probably saved a lot of Carol Froch, but it probably saved a lot of Andre Ward.
Yeah, but didn't you see what I
I
just
can do
told
it,
you guys?
Brody.
So,
You know what I mean? That's part of it. That's part of it. The frosting is part of it. Even though his resume,
oh,
that's part of it, bro.
but Froch was in there before Hatton and Nassim.
Yeah.
But like it was, it's because of the run of fight he had. I think he had like 8 or 9 straight where it was elite fighters. But like
Oh,
the difference in career between Boo Boo Andrade and Andre Ward is a Super Six.
That's
Unfortunately,
true.
Ward was good enough that he won all the belts there, and it made him like it kept him in there. Loads of people didn't like watching Andre Ward. I liked Andre Ward. He was a gamer for me. Loads of people didn't like him, but if he comes at that Super Six without any belts, man,
yeah. You know what's crazy? The Boo Boo only got one loss, bro. That shit is
I
so
think he did.
crazy. That shit is so crazy, bro.
But that's like, but Boo Boo's his biggest enemy as well.
Yeah.
His own worst enemy. I just think if he was in a position, he comes out a Super Six with a couple of belts, and people are looking to fight you. Where there is money in you, it's a bit of a difference. But I, I, I think that's. I think the Super Six saved him.
And Mick, he's gonna qualify, and he'll probably get in just because of that. You know that, right?
Who's
Boo
that?
Boo.
Ward did. I think Ward's already in.
So crazy, bro.
Like what's got a good run of fighters on there. Like he did beat Carol Froch. It all ends up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure he beat Kessler, Jermaine Taylor, Glenn Johnson, Kovalev twice.
I will be right back. Can you guys hold it down for me for like 5 minutes? Does that
Yeah.
work?
Sullivan Barrera, maybe.
Yeah. It's just something like I said, man. They couldn't get people in, and they just said, "Wait a minute, this criteria ain't working. We got to freaking lower the standards, man." So
I don't think the standard's too low though. It just depends on the. It depends on the year. Like Michael Moore got in because there was nobody else to push in.
mhm.
Nigel Baines got in the same way, but I think Nigel Baines probably got in because they've had that Eubank, the two sons have fought, and
I mean,
it's brought the name back up. It's brought the name back up, and because he's been eligible for 25
yeah,
years to get in.
yeah, but you know, Ben had that crazy fight with McCallum too, and people always held that shit against his ass, even though it wasn't his fault. But you know how it is, man. You know what I
Well, there
mean?
was a lot of PED allegations surrounding that
Yeah.
as well.
See, but
Oh,
like
They were like,
he's been on that ballot for 20 odd years though. Like it taken him 20 odd years to get in, even on the ballot.
I mean, Mick, don't get me wrong, man. I think she should have been in a lot before a lot of them European kids. I think Nigel Bennett should have been in there a long time ago. But I'm just telling you that they held that. There's no thing in my mind, bro, that they did use that against him, bro. They did.
See, they obviously use the thing with Eubank Senior is like the WBO belt doesn't really count. And I quite agree with that because he's not in either. I don't think he'll ever get in.
It'll be a long shot, but you know these days, Mick, you never know. They might need to put somebody in at a category, and he gets in. You know what I mean?
Looking at some of the names that were still on the ballot, I don't know if the name ever comes off it, but like Gennaro Hernandez is still on there.
Yeah.
Like Mikey Garcia didn't get in. I thought he'd have got in this time. I'm trying to think of others that were on it.
Look, what happens with those lower weight classes, right? Like that era was back then, and this era, people don't even talk about the lower weight classes, and that's the problem. Back then, like Willie Pep and all them guys, they were freaking famous, bro. Like they were more famous than back in because the heavyweights wasn't as big as that lower weight class in the olden days. They had enormous fights. These days, it doesn't work that way for some reason.
The thing is, all these older journalists are starting to die out now. So are they maybe getting to the point and saying, look, I've still got a vote. Do I go back the way and still vote these people in? Like, well, I've still got a vote. Is it worth putting it in?
You know, I mean, look at
I think part of the problem.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think part of the problem, bro, is that a lot of those lower weight classes, they're not Americans anymore, right? Like in the 60s, 70s, and 80s.
Yeah,
that's when you had like the Latin American invasion, and they were dominating those weight classes, so they just fell out of favor, right? Like you have kind of crossover stars like Alexis Arguello, you know, and then he came up to 140 and he got iced by Pryor, and it's like
but Arguello was like Arguello was a legend. Once he made it here to America. He became a legend, because he was in the Latin, you know, in the Caribbean and South America. He was already a star. Like when he fought Escalera, those 2 battles, and he beat Escalera twice. That's when the whole Caribbean came and got to love this dude because he was just smoking everybody they put in front of, and he was a gentleman. So
yeah, and like when he fought Mancini, right? He spoke English well. And that was kind of like his American coming out party. But other than him, there's not too many of those little guys that come up through there. Like they have to work their way up to Mexico, lightweight, welterweight. You know, like look at Chavez. He didn't become
until he came up here,
a star until he became like a fucking welterweight. Bro. After he guys like Marco, they only know him as a welterweight. They don't know him as a featherweight. They don't. Nobody gave a shit.
Because he had almost 100 fights in Mexico. And then he came up, and once he fought Taylor,
I was laughing at something Marco said the other day. He said, when did Abdullah Mason become a champion? But I seen him standing with a belt at like was it an awards thing? He's like,
he was at the ring. He was at the ring event thing.
Yeah. Like, when did Abdullah Mason get a belt? Like, as if we've not been talking about Abdullah Mason like every day for the last like 6 months, and he was like, when did he get a belt? And I was like, I'm sure it was a listen back. I was listening to it back, and I was like, he surely can't be serious.
I think Adela is a lot of people ain't gonna want to fight that kid when he gets like his man streak, and because Adela, for somebody that a fighter that fans gonna flock to, his style is incredible, bro.
See, it's a top rank situation you've got now, though.
I mean, he gets hit and he kick. I mean, it's not the right style in boxing these days, but he's a fan-friendly fighter, man. He is. He's gonna have fans from everywhere, man. If he keeps fighting like that. Unfortunately, his career will be short, but
I think he's gonna try to stay at 135 for as long as possible, especially now because all the smoke left.
Hey, Mick, I seen Adela. Adela's slim and tall. He's big, bro. He's tall.
He's not got experience, so like really, he came on a lot to win the world title, but as I've said before, that's far, far too early. Even if Noakes had won it, it's too early for him as well. They missed missed 3 or 4 fights out, and it could put Abdullah Mason in a bit of trouble.
I mean, they're saying Cordina's next, and I think Mason's going to be in trouble with Cordina. I think there's going to be a tough fight.
I think Cordina is probably a bad matchup stylistically for him. Like Cordina's not going to. He's not going to get him out there, but he's he's basically another Josh Kelly. That's what he fights like, really. Maybe not as much as circling and things like that, but he's certainly got fundamentals. And
I mean, but Adella's got a good team behind him too. He's very well grounded. He's not like out and about like a lot of these fighters, bro. He's like,
I know, but like once you've got that belt, it's
yeah. I mean, he ain't gonna. I'm gonna tell you one thing right now, Mick. He's not gonna say no.
He's no, there's no doubt in it.
Say no.
But it's probably too early for him.
Yeah, but that's what happens, right? That's what happens when you become a champ. Like, look, Xander just became unified, right? And they just sent me a text that Bill Haney was talking about Devin moving up to fight Xander.
So actually, what happened was Ness was talking about it, and he was talking about the fight at the weekend, and I was saying to him that would be a terrible matchup for Devin Haney.
I believe that.
And he said, Ness, I'd called in and Ness had says, I'll try and get Bill and ask him.
Oh, shit.
And I was on the call and I said to Ness, look, Devin Haney has landed something in the proximity 50 and 70 punches in his last 2 fights.
Mm-hmm.
Thrown 200. Xander threw 700 and odd punches at the weekend. Being pressured. And he's a bigger guy that can
at a higher weight class. At a higher weight class, correct?
Aye, and I say this is 200 and Devin threw 202 punches or something against Brian Norman and 200 and odd against Barbosa. And I see fucking Xander's eyes landed that as well as getting hit with 160 or 70. Like, that's a total bad wrong matchup for Devin Haney. I say that to
So you think that's all smoke?
Definitely.
No, I think look, Bill Haney, as I said, Bill Haney has ran Devin's career perfectly. And looking at it, is he going to get one of these fights at 147? Or has he got a chance to go up and get a bigger fight against Ayaz and take advantage of Ayaz's youth? But I just think he'd be too big and too mobile.
Yeah, what does he think that Sanders ain't got ability or some shit like that?
No, well, like he was one of the names that's on the list, the list that they talk about. But Ness asked him, he says, did you see the fight at the weekend? And he says, I've not seen it yet. But he said, like, obviously Xander's really, really good, things like that, and it would be a future matchup. But he's talking Keyshawn Davis. That's
that's better, man, because I think this kid Sanders getting better, bro. Like, he's learning how to fight, bro. Like, fight. You know what I'm saying?
He said there's no there is no rehydration causes for David Haney. Whatever it is we'll fight on the scales and that's it. So if Shakur wants to cover a rehydration clause, it's not going to happen.
Oh, he won't need to have the hydration clause with Xander, that's for sure.
No. You see, that's what Bill's saying. Like, if it's a fight, then it's the weights what the championship weight is, and we weigh in on the day, and we fight the next day. No cause in there.
So he's really looking at Keyshawn and shit like that, right? Keyshawn and
last I checked, Keyshawn's walked all that back. He's saying he wants Dalton Smith or Gary Antoine Russell now.
So he
well,
said that he said
but
he took his
the money's Haney though. That's the money.
Nah, he needs no money though. He like Devin's struggling to for what I heard for the call was like Matchroom's no willing to pay for Devin and Crocker.
Oh, he did. They ain't paying for that fight no more.
No, Dave, not. The Matchroom's no willing to. Like, Devin will be wanting.
Wow.
Devin will be wanting big money, and like he asked him, "Does Turkey?" If you asked Turkey, has Turkey spoke to you? And his answer was, he just Bill said he speaks to Devin. I didn't get involved in that, but like
Because wow, that's
It's very limited when you look.
I
Tio's
mean,
Tio's
10
got
million.
to
Who's
do.
gonna pay him $10 million? He ain't paying him $10 million to fight no fucking Lewis Crocker. That's
no,
crazy.
I totally agree, and like they were on about Conor Ben. I'm like, the Conor Ben and Devin's not a big fight out here. It's like it's a Saudi fight.
I mean, yeah. Let's be real. No Devin Haney fight is a big fight anywhere. It's only a big fight in Saudi.
So
it'll be if he goes to the island, it'll be big. If that, like Xander and him in New York will be big. It'll be big.
So
wow. Somebody's touchy today. Yayan, did you get your period today? Well, at least you finally got it.
I like fucking Yayan when he's angry.
Yeah, he's
bro.
all fired up today, right?
Yeah, gets fired
No,
up, bro.
does he remind you of a classic like kid who like thinks they know everything at like 14? Like
Yeah,
that's
but he gets
I mean,
fired up.
I
Bro.
was
When he
like
gets
that when I was
fired
his
up,
age too.
But he what? Say it again.
when he gets fired up, right, his voice comes out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he got his voice got high.
Yeah, he stops mumbling when he's angry.
Yeah, that was great. We got to get a little reaction out of him. Punk ass motherfucker.
Yeah.
Anyways, what were we talking about?
We're talking about Devin Haney versus Zayas, which is something that the Boxing Voice is trying to push right now.
Yeah, I think Zayas gets beaten bad. I'm not a big fan.
Against Devin?
Like what?
I don't think Zayas is that good. I know Devin's
not
like.
No, wait, Marco, you were on just as went. You came off as I went on, and what did Ness say to you? What was his question he asked you?
Oh yeah, he's like, you didn't even see the fight. I'm like, okay, that's a good point, but I've seen it. Like what I said was like, it's a drop in the bucket. You know what I mean? I've seen all of his other fights. It's a drop in the bucket. Unless he had some hold on. Unless he had some crazy, out of what's the word? Out of character performance. I know what he does, but I'll watch it.
I think he did.
So, like, as I explained to Ness, that Devin Haney landed something like 70 punches in his last two fights and threw 200. Right? And Santos threw 700 and odd punches and landed 180. And in pain, 150 and had 600 thrown against him under pressure. Like, David, the size Isaiah's compared to Devin Haney would he washes them. Zayas washes them.
I don't think Bill will take that, bro. He's talking shit, bro.
Nah, like the list. The list. It's.
I mean, if he thinks Zayas is not getting better, he's way underestimated him.
But this would be if they were going to fight. This would be the better time to fight them. Like Devin's in a position where we didn't even know what he can do at 147 because I didn't think Brian Norman Jr. is any good. He might be total actual pants, and he's had one fight there.
Well, according to my text, he said that Xander will be the toughest fight for Devin out of Boots and what's his name and
so he didn't quite put it as that. He was asked out the three. He said Virgil would be the hardest.
Mm-hmm.
The trickiest would be Boots.
Mm-hmm.
And he thought about 2 minutes and then he said the word for Zayas. But it wasn't. It wasn't disrespectful or anything like that. It was, I can't even remember the word he used, and then that clown Cesar came on.
No, he said, I got it right here. He said Boots will be the trickiest. Virgil will be basically and Xander will be the toughest. That's what he put.
I think, like, he's running out of options. He's running out of options to fight. He's not got a promoter. He's not got a TV deal.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's gonna be what the Turkman wants. I mean, that's nice. He's got a list, but nobody, you know what I'm saying? Turkey wiped his ass with that fucking list. He's the money
Yeah.
man. You know what I mean?
Like, I'm sure Pacquiao's on his list, and he mentioned Pacquiao and Mayweather talking fighting again.
How the fuck you mention Pacquiao? Are you
And he
serious?
said,
He
I
mentioned
mean, we
Pacquiao?
laugh,
he
we
said,
laugh,
Wow, wow.
but
he
Mick,
Fuck,
says
I got no
Mayweather
respect.
and
I got no
Usman.
respect, bro. Fuck
we
that.
laugh, Mick, but you gotta understand if they could get the money from somewhere like a BLK Prime or some shit, and they put that bitch in San Francisco, every single Filipino, there'll be motherfuckers washing up
That's
ashore to go see Manny Pacquiao. It don't matter, bro. He could be 70,000 years old. They will pack that bitch out. Like,
he's
for real,
probably
because there's
fighting
so many
Mayweather.
Filipinos here. I swear to God, bro. Like, there's just so many of them here.
He mentioned fighting Mayweather. Somebody else, I'm sure Two Tone says to him, "What about Tiger Johnson?" He goes, "Well, he's made the list. The list we're never looking at ever. Um, not even answered the phone call. Tiger Johnson will never be fighting Devin Haney.
Never. Fuck no.
Never." He says, no. He says, we're into the business of fighting in the ring. But, aye. Look, David's options are very limited. The money he wants and David Haney promotions, who didn't put on any promotions.
I mean, I think they're just biding their time to see what Golden Boy and Ryan are going to do. Because I really think that's their only real viable option at this point. I don't know who else Turkey would want to pay for. I mean, Ryan Devin rematch. That's the only thing. I mean, that's the only fight I could see anybody giving a fuck about with Devin, quite frankly.
Certainly at 147 anyway.
Yeah. And they could bill it as like, you know, unification or whatever the fuck, but even then, who knows if Ryan's unreliable, bro? Who knows if he'll even show up? I think he'll fucking lose.
I think Barrios could beat him. Like, it's just, aye, man. I've got a list. It's just, yeah, you could see him in Berlin.
Yeah, I mean, Ryan's just he's checked out. I mean, we started this stream talking about guys who mentally aren't there. I don't know if there's another fighter who's mentally not there as much as Ryan Garcia. I mean, he's barely a fighter.
Well, I really think it. Well, Hall of Famer Andy Ruiz would be one of them, and all. He's barely a fighter as well. Like three fights, and like he's only fought two. I'm sure he's only fought 4 times since he lost to Joshua, and that was like 2019.
Oh my god! I know, and he drew with a guy who got his fucking wig knocked off his head a day ago. That's the crazy part. Like, Jesus.
Aye, times it. Look, there isn't this huge superstar coming out, and
No.
The boxing world's funny. Like Keyshawn was 4 weeks ago, no gym, didn't know if he's fighting, didn't know what he's up to, didn't know if he's mentally broken, and now we've got. Well, this morning we got up and Teofimo Lopez's career's over. Keyshawn's looking good, and 4 weeks ago it was the complete opposite thing. Yeah. Teofimo will get hurt badly at 147. That's like the silliest move ever.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, historically, guys that are small like that, they're able to grit their way, and with like ring savvy and experience, right? Like Loma did for most of his career, fighting out of his weight class. And just with ring savvy and experience and IQ, they're able to grit their way to a title. But he has none of that. Like he's arrested development. He's just been under the yoke of his father for so long. It's like he just he stopped growing, he stopped getting better.
And do you know what? Like, I'm sure it was maybe 150. It comes in here, big say so. And like, I forgot that what was the guy that used to be Tio's trainer called? He used to train Loma as well. Used to be in Loma's corner.
Oh, Gamach?
Aye, like I forgot that. Like in that Tio Loma fight, he was actually in Tio's corner. He had the full fucking Loma blueprint right in front of him. The man that knew him best. Like how do you ruin the? How does that relationship break down and you end up with your dad shouting at him in the corner? Mm, Like I think you should get a trainer, get get a camp somewhere, park your dad off, just park him up, or we could go for like a experiment. We could swap Tio Senior and Norman Junior, and Norman Senior and Tio. Imagine that. Like we could swap them round, father and son swap.
I mean, at this point, anything's better than what they got going now. When you got the dude in the corner saying, "Hey, you got to hit him. Where's your power?" It's terrible, bro. Anything at this point, anything's better than nothing. He's fucked. He's stuck with nothing.
And like, I actually felt really sorry for Tio in the interviews. Like, he says, "Oh, I've never really had the praise," and like, it's all about everybody else with him, eh? It's like, I did feel really sorry for him.
I mean, I get it, dude. I mean, he was matched tough with Top Ring, which is not what they do. They matched him tough, and it's not what people want to hear, and it's not an excuse, but it's true. Like you don't match him up with guys like Sandro Martin and Jermaine Ortiz, styles that are incredibly difficult to look good against, and then not think that there's something weird. Like I don't know. It's just
But he also doesn't. He also doesn't help himself with his behaviour. Like the whole fucking the whole thing. You say I could beat that bad. I want to apologise. Not for what he said in the past, but for some other thing. And then you're like, what is wrong with that guy? And then he
I
comes
mean, we
around and
say that,
tries.
but it worked. It worked though, because it got him the fight. Like
I know, but like, see when he lost at the weekend, like he said, in his interview, he said something along the lines of, "I just got beat that bad. I want to apologise for slavery."
that was crazy.
Right, and then turns around and tries to ask Bud Crawford for
I
a
heard he
fight.
said that. That's wild.
Yeah, he
No,
said,
that.
I apologize for slavery mentally."
It's so
Like
weird.
he's sort of rambling off, and it's like, damn, man,
That's what I
like what's
didn't get.
going
Like
on?
he should have I apologise for all the things I've like said in the past, and not nobody said he got beat that bad. He apologised for slavery.
Yeah,
I,
my man said he hate himself, bro.
I think that was drummed into his head in between getting shouted, and hit him, and you're gonna hate yourself in the morning.
Yeah, but how do you say that to Nick? Come on, that's powerful shit, bro. I mean, that's some powerful shit, man. To say on camera, yo, I hate myself and shit like that. Nah, man, that don't work. That's
Wait,
crazy.
he said he hates himself?
Yeah,
I didn't hear that part.
Yeah. Aye, but that's what his dad is saying to him. You're gonna hate yourself in the morning in the corner. And obviously, like in the back after the fight, they've asked him, like, Yeah,
I felt. Yeah,
your
I don't
career.
like the dude. I don't
This
like the
is
dude, but I felt sorry for that man, bro, when he said that shit, bro. I was like, what the fuck is he doing, bro?
Yeah,
aye.
Marco, there's some like heart wrenching post fight videos out there. I've been avoiding them because I'm like, man, I don't want to see that. You don't want to
No,
see a
you
dude
don't.
like that when he's
Listen, you
down.
don't want to see it, my man. You don't, because it literally just broke my shit apart. I was like, I hate this dude. This motherfucker make me feel so sorry for his ass, man. But the way he said it with tearing up in his eyes, that shit is crazy, bro.
Like, see, the bit that got me when with that was like, look, I'm sure. I'm sure it's the young guy Parsons, the stomping ground that was interviewing him, and he's saying like, God always strikes me down, and I was like, wow, I was like, holy shit. And he says, I would just have to get on with it, and like, that's quite powerful words, and like, I wish he'd just stood there and apologised for all the stupid things that he'd been saying, and like, I don't think people will ever forgive him. But like to say that in the ring and then turn around and ask Bud Crawford for a fight, it was like after he just got whooped by fucking by Shakur, like I don't I don't know if Turkey. I don't think Saudi will fuck with him again either. Like all the geez,
Do y'all remember when Danny Garcia broke down in the ring?
Oh, that was bad, man.
I think fighters go through a lot, bro. I think there's no there's nothing set up for fighters to take care of them mentally. Like we don't think about fighters and what they go through, and we just go, you better fight, you better do this, and they got all of this pressure. And if they don't show up, then this world, this generation ridicules you. Like one loss, and then you're trash, and all of this. And it's like, no, it don't happen. Like some of the greatest people lost, but I
yeah,
don't know. There's like nothing to help them. Like so, if you're a fighter, right, and you've been fighting your whole life, and once you kind of lose, and you know that maybe your career might be going down the drain, maybe some of your dreams, everything you worked for as a kid, like that's hard to deal with in front of the freaking entire world to criticize you.
I know. I get that, but like he also like he's also his ans. There's also other issues going on there. That's not just anything to do with boxing.
I mean, the Danny Garcia thing's a perfect example of that because the Danny Garcia with the Laura fight, he was in the corner looking like this dude, like he's about to cry, bro. Like he's not there. But the difference is, notice this: the difference is he actually has like a halfway competent father who like knows what he's doing. So he had the wherewithal to realize what's happening and stop the fight before his son gets hurt. You know what I mean? But that's the thing is like Tio obviously don't have that.
Well, To's not there yet, though. But I mean, if you kind of look at the two fathers, they kind of resemble somewhat of each other. But even I don't know if you
No,
remember,
no, 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 no.
Danny Garcia literally had a breakdown in the ring. He literally was crying in the ring, talking about retirement and all that. And if you remember, Jared Anderson, when he had a fight coming up, he had a moment where him and Roy Jones were in the like the gym, and he broke down crying.
I think the Danny Garcia one was Danny Garcia knowing that was him. He was done. That was it. There
Yeah,
was no more glory
yep,
days. But
yeah.
Tio believes going to 147 solves everything else that went wrong in that
But see,
fight.
that's what I'm saying. You don't know what's going on inside, and you don't know if they're thinking, "Damn," because Tio has already said, "Damn, do I still got it?"
No, because he's done the same response as he done when he lost the last time. Move up a bit. We'll just move up. Like I was speaking to Punch Drunk earlier, and the bunny talk.
He has to address his dad. He has to address the coaching. Like we've been saying this since what
According to
Cambosis, since Cambosis,
Punch
like he's
Drunk,
got to
it's
get
like
another trainer.
according to Punch Drunk. No, that's no. It's no the talk, and like they're talking about getting somebody in to help his dad. I personally think it's supposed to be a clean break.
Like if you
Like
listen to his dad coach, like his dad didn't give him no sound technical instructions that had to do with the fight. He was just like his hype man, but he did give Tio nothing to adjust. Like as a coach, CO has to adjust that. He has to address that. He's never going to
Didn't
get anywhere further than what he has accomplished if he stays with his dad as his coach.
he didn't the last time as well. Like this just hasn't been like a. Let's be honest. This isn't just a Shakur like a loss in. Look, my the information was bad. It's like it's the whole lot. It's he's gonna. He's talking about having another baby, trying to get back with his wife. His dad's also having a few issues, and oh,
Yeah, that was kind of weird. Where his dad wasn't even there at the that last presser, and then the whole support team kept talking about like, "Where's your dad at?" And then they
oh,
had the manager that's never talked. That was weird. Like, there's
they know.
definitely a lot going on with T.O.'s camp,
Oh, they certainly know. They certainly know where Tio's dad was.
and that's bad. Cause damn, that's bad.
I didn't even
Because
think Shakur was
what do
going.
you think is T.O. thinking? What do you think was going through T.O.'s head when they was saying that? Like, of
How?
course he's gonna try to defend him, but like after that, like, what do you think T.O. was thinking? Like,
No,
damn,
I could tell you what Tio was thinking, and like before that, and things like that. How do I make the people in attendance laugh? How do I get like the joke up? Like I didn't think Shakur wanted to even do it. Like he waited that long before he done it, but I don't think Shakur wanted to do that with the bottle, and once Tio crossed that line, he done it.
you know what this T.O. kind of reminded me of when I was watching T.O. Listening to there was some points like at the beginning when they first had like their little face off and he was being calm and stuff. I thought he was playing like mind games, but then as I thought like it kept going, I'm realizing like yo, this is like a Ryan Garcia thing. Like T.O.'s having a breakdown.
Listen, Shakur never got out of the first gear, bro.
No, I'm
Like
saying even before the fight, Woods, I think Tio was already in his own head. I don't think it was Shakur. I think Tio was in his own head. That's what I'm saying. I think it's something with that camp
I understand,
because just
but
how
he was,
everything played
yeah,
out before,
yeah, but he
you
was
know.
the one that was bringing the smoke, though.
Like,
That's
Can you remember like the first press conference, right? And like Turkey phoned in, and like Tio's dad was like, "I've got the game plan in my pocket," and they started to jig him up, and like all this kind of like, and like the actual people saying that was a positive for Tio, and
yeah,
like if
he
it was
was bringing the smoke. That's what they were saying, that he was bringing the smoke.
like that's what made the press
Even Marco
conference.
said that. Marco, you said that.
That's without Tio, it wouldn't have been a press conference, but there was no fans there. There was nobody to make laugh, and like I respect how Shakur kind of handled his way all the way through it, but
I,
I didn't think he wanted to do that with the bottle at the end.
I don't. I tell you what, man. I don't think even if Tio had a different corner, the results would be the same, bro.
Like I
I
totally
agree. I
agree.
agree.
You know
Can
what I
I ask
mean?
y'all something? Can I ask it because
Yeah,
I feel like Shakur and Rounds. I think once he got to 10 and like he's lit it, I think he was kind of looking at Tio like, okay, I don't have to.
no,
How about
Shakur.
this? This is what I want to get to. Do you think? Because in my head, I think Shakur could have stopped him, but I think he pulled off the gas a little bit.
I do.
But do
I
y'all
do.
do y'all
I
think
do.
Shakur could have stopped him?
I don't think Shakur would have wanted to stop him.
Yeah,
I think
that was my okay. That's
I
what I
think
think. That's what I think.
Shakur was
I
hoping.
think the same too,
Yeah,
Nick.
I think
I think.
Shakur was hoping that his dad done something because he
Listen,
mentioned that right at the very start. He says to they were like to Shakur, "We're going to make you quit," and Shakur said, "Just remember and throw the towel in."
mm,
And
yeah, my man went back to his corner and said, "Listen, I'm stronger than this dude. I got this dude." That's exactly what he said. And he
and
did. He never got Nick. He never got out of first gear, bro. Shakur got a lot
Yeah.
more than that. You know that.
I don't
Yo,
think Tio's
Wally,
father would have.
all Wally kept saying was, "Look, he can't get past your jab. Every now and then, hit him with the 1-2. That's all you got to do."
and
Like
that's
that's
first gear.
I don't
crazy.
think
That
Teal's
if you
And
dad
think
would
that's
have.
about
one two
that's
first gear.
crazy.
I don't think Teal's dad would have ever threw the towel in anyway.
No, but they were looking at his eye and just
Oh,
looking at
that's what
how
we
Tio.
wanted.
It was like Tio had nothing left. Tio had nothing left by round 3.
Like I had an argument with a guy on Johnny's Chad, and like they were trying to convince themselves Teal was in it for the first 2 rounds, and he was bouncing the boot, and I was like, what? I was like, I did not see that at all. All I
No,
really see,
Hey, if you
like,
guys remember that I said he was going to cut him up and he was going to sew him up, right? I told you I want to start with between 8 and 10. He almost
yo,
got it, bro.
I said rounds 10 and 11. I said it could be a stoppage round 10 and 11, and everybody got mad and emotional. I was like, no, it could be cuts. It
Come
could be
on, bro.
cuts. I really think that.
Come on.
the one I like
And I
was
kept saying I thought it could be a trilogy because I thought it could possibly be like one of the fights of the year. Like, but damn, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that. I expected Shakur like in the later rounds to start picking them apart and pull apart, but I thought it'd be a lot closer, maybe 7-5 or something like that, like 8-4. But damn, that
Yeah,
he
yeah,
just
that was a
Tio.
wash,
I don't
bro.
think Tio won around.
No, that was a wash. He gave him, I think, the 8. I think because he's remember he started putting his hand on his head and not even jabbing him and pushed him around. That's the only run I gave to
and
him.
that guy Chad was saying like Teal was all by himself and all this, and Shakur had Terence Crawford sitting at the side, and I was like, but like that's not gonna change anything that's happening in the night, like,
No
and
matter what corner Mick he had, it wasn't going to change, bro. The levels were too far apart.
uh,
That's what I think.
for what I heard today for Punch Drunk was they're gonna go to 47.
Mick, he can't do that. But I mean, you see how small, man. Was he going to wait for everybody
I,
to get out of that division and then go up to 47?
That
yo,
was
I
Get a
don't think yo,
24.
I don't think Tio should go up to 47 yet.
Oh, I
I
think you'll
think
get
he should
extremely hot
stay.
up
I
there.
think he should stay at 40, maybe. See, this is the thing. If he fights a Russell, I don't think he beats a Russell. If he fights a Hitchens, if you can't, I don't think he beats a Hitchens. Um,
The only
I
one
don't
left is
think he
Dalton
beats that. I
Smith.
don't think he beats that. Maybe,
Look,
maybe
Teal,
because Dalton Smith just won a belt that
Yeah,
he wasn't
and he,
supposed to win, and Dalton Smith is fresh. And once you get the belt, you know how they say you come like 25% better.
and he also
And
fights a little like
To's
him
on a
too.
decline mentally. So if Dalton Smith is strong and he believes in himself and he has a good sound team, that's a dangerous fight for Tio.
He's got
like,
a right hand, bro. He's got a
aye,
right
like,
hand.
he's already said he's gone to 47. He's like came out and said it last night.
How the
I'm
hell,
moving
Nick?
to
How the hell
So
is he going to 47? How? I mean, he's
because he
tiny,
who's he,
bro.
doesn't
who's he gonna be that? Who's he gonna be that 47?
That's not,
need to.
I don't understand
Need
that.
to. I'll tell you what
Who?
it is. He just doesn't want to make that decision. Marco, you can't. That's got to be a frozen screen pick. That can't be.
That is so crazy. I'm gonna go. No, man, no.
I know he's
No, I think
too.
Tio should stay at 40. I think that's his. I think he should. I, there's some tough fights there, but I think he does better there. At 47,
He's
he's
gonna
not
walk
beating
that
Devin
back, bro.
Haney.
He's gonna
Ah,
Like,
walk
I
that back.
mean,
he'll know.
him
He'll
and
know
Ryan
off the
Garcia is
back.
interesting, but I don't know if he beats Ryan
He's
Garcia.
too
No
stubborn to walk
Barrios.
on like that
How,
back.
how about this? How about this for a matchup? Two dudes off a loss.
Brian
Matthias
Norman.
Norman.
versus Tio.
Who?
Or Brian Norman.
Oh,
That's another good
Oh,
one.
that's a good fight. That's a good fight.
At
At 40,
47.
Did you
I
say
like that first
Matthias?
shot, Matias. I like that.
Matthias
Matias
versus
with Tio.
Tio.
That's
Put
a
that
great fight.
in Puerto Rico, put wherever.
and
That's a
yeah,
good
it'll
fight.
sell. It'll sell. It'll sell.
That's a great fight, Fun Truck.
It'll sell.
That's a great. You might have nailed
I
it with
mean,
that one.
Matthias already said he wants to bring out the little girl in him, right? Or was that he was talking about Devin?
No, both. Yeah, he smacked him, bro. He smacked him and his dad.
Yeah.
I think
Dude,
There
it's
you
so
go.
crazy.
like what we could really think that Backram is talking about going to 47. What about Backram and Tio at 47?
Background. Are you? Where did these things coming from, man? Holy shit!
Backram, that's what Backram says. I'm going to 47.
Oh
47
my
is
god!
Yeah, I believe Backram had a run
Theo
it.
started, man. That's what happened when everybody says, "Oh, this guy's a super," and shit like that happens. And now everybody comes out of the bullshit, bro.
I believe, no, honestly, I believe Backram had a run it making 147 last week.
He almost died making 54. How's he gonna make 47?
Nah. Didn't believe that, Deepwood. He made it 152.
You talking about Murder's Alliance?
No,
Exactly, weighed in it.
back him.
Yeah, he weighed in at 152, right? And he looked dried out for about Tuesday. And they didn't weigh into like maybe
Yeah,
2
52,
p.m. 2
47,
p.m.
47 is gonna. He never. I don't even think he fought at 47.
No, but that's what he said. He's got the option, eh? And he weighed in at 152.2 at like 2 p.m. Like, you could easily put £2 on for them. Like, you
I
know what I
mean,
mean?
I'm not
For in the
saying that
morning.
I'm not saying, but if he wants to come down and make that fight with Theo, how
What do
do you
y'all
think
think
that
about
goes,
Josh
Nick?
Kelly versus Zayas?
eh, I can see that fight being made. I think Eddie Hearn's a master. Obviously, he's got Josh Kelly kind of locked into fight boots at some point, and it's the really simple thing. Alexander, you can fight for 3 belts here. Winner fights boots.
Who's Josh Kelly with? Matchroom?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
That's a
think he's
great
gonna go
fight.
with Josh Kelly.
I hope so, dude. That would be an amazing fight.
Do y'all
Whoever it is,
okay?
they got to
Do
set
y'all
it
think
up.
it's Xander? Do y'all think it's Xander versus Kelly or Ennis versus Kelly next? Because they're both in toss, right?
So
Yeah,
who
Xander
is
against the back.
Xander Los Ingrid next?
That'll be a
Is it most
man.
belts
That's like
on there?
lineal.
Xander versus who?
Xander will, like, Eddie Hearn's probably got him both ways when you think it, because he's mandatory because he's got that stupid interim belt for boots. If he wants to go that way, but I think they make the Josh Kelly fight. The two of them fight for the belts, for the 3 belts. Boots knows
Yeah,
he can get the mandatory that way. If Josh Kelly wins, then he's got to fight Boots within his contract.
that's the thing. Why sign that friggin' contract, right? Because they thought that Kelly was gonna lose, bro.
No, like, he was convinced Kelly was going to win. Like, Eddie Hearn
So he can
gambled
match him
on.
up with Boots.
Eddie Hearn wasn't Boots' promoter.
Guys, I got to
Sorry.
bounce. I'm sorry. I got to take my son to karate, but let me read this real
Oh,
quick and I'll be back tonight. Rob, great job. Mick, who is
Good.
Xander's lost Ingrid next? Huh?
Who's he supposed to lose? Who's he
Oh,
losing
okay.
to next?
Listen, guys, I'm
I
sorry.
wanted
I got
Mick
to
to.
bounce,
I,
but I'll
all
be
right,
back tonight.
Who
Appreciate
do
you
you,
Mick.
what
I
guys.
did
want
you
you to
say
tell
to?
us who he's gonna lose to next time.